Hey guys, making sure I got everything set up here. All right, no echoes. All right, hello. Again, apologies for the late arrival. I saw the love from here. Let's get these posted. Uh, Quincy, man, I missed you, dude. I haven't seen you forever, bro. I'm really glad you're here, man. Um, Tolfer, I saw what you said about me the other day, man. Thank you so much for honoring me and saying that to those people on the live stream. That's really cool, dude. It meant a lot. Okay, I know I'm a small time guy and I don't really affect a lot of people, but dude, it meant a lot to me when you said that. Dread, dude, you're like the tried and true, bro. All right, good to see you, man. Good to see you too. And Becca, of course, as always, lots of love. I hope you're doing great. One of the stories that we're going to do today is going to touch you, and I want you to know that everything that I say, obviously, I say with complete respect in every way. So you'll know exactly what we're talking about when we get there. Everybody, I want you to, bear with me for a second while I get into a couple things. I've got a couple new members of the audience that are going to be watching us today, and probably every single episode from now on, they're going to come in. So I got to say my piece on a few things. First off, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Of course, some people have called me the king of Minecraft. That's fine. I don't care. I just like to say it because, well, it makes sense. But YouTube, this is all in Minecraft. This is just a figment of your imagination. It is a bad dream. It's all lies and made up, and it's completely and utterly just a fictitious fantasy inside of your brain. Okay? And I want you to understand this as well. Okay? You'll go back to sleep. Someone will cup your balls and pat you on the butt, and you'll feel better. Now here's your warm milk. Good night and sweet dreams. All right. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to get to the lead. We're going to do it. And then after the lead, we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to talk about something that if I didn't feel that we were talking about, I don't think that I'd be doing my job as your, I don't want to call myself a spokesperson, but as a person that speaks towards some of the things that we do speak about. I do feel responsible for talking about certain things, and there's a very, very hot topic on the internet right now. And if I don't speak about it, I don't give my opinion about it and be truthful about it, I'm not going to feel like I'm doing my job. You know what I mean? So here's what we're going to do first, guys. We've got a huge story. Okay. And, it's pretty big. We heard for months that there was nothing to see here. There was nothing going on. There was nothing about, what is it? What can we say it? I think we say the Hunter Biden laptop because now everybody knows. And YouTube, just so you know, this is from, what is this? CBS, NBC, whatever. I know it's not CNN. It's ABC. It's the Peacock. All right. So this is from ABC. All right. This is not from me. I'm not making this up. I'm not just pulling this out of my butt. I get told all the time, it's like, well, you only choose right leaning. It's like, no, I don't. I put on left stories from left news organizations. Okay. So some of the headlines I've seen about this Hunter Biden hard drive has said that it proves that the Biden family did take millions of dollars from China. That's not entirely accurate, but it's not inaccurate either. It was a little bit different than that. Okay. The Hunter Biden laptop, as you're about to read here, the analysis of Hunter Biden's hard drive shows his firm took in about 11 million from 2013 to 2018. When did Trump get elected? The hard drive and documents from Senate Republicans indicate a few of Biden's deals ever came to fruition and shed light on how fast he was spending his money. This one is muted right now.
And for a joint venture involving a Chinese businessman now accused of fraud, according to an NBC News analysis of a copy of Biden's hard drive and iCloud account, as well as documents released by a Senate committee. During the campaign, then-candidate Joe Biden denied his son profited off a China connection.
My son has not made money in terms of this thing about, what are you talking about, China?
So he was asked multiple times. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember exactly how it went on the debate between him and Trump, but Trump even called him out on this to some extent. I can't remember the full extent. It's been a couple of years since I watched that debate. But, it's not like that was the only time that Biden was ever asked about Hunter Biden's laptop. or asked about the money from China either, or why his son was paid so much money, or why his son had so much money.
Records show Hunter Biden's company received nearly $5 million in consulting contracts from that joint venture funded by a Chinese energy company. A snapshot of Hunter Biden's spending shows that for about 5 months in late 2017 and early 2018, he spent more than $200,000 a month on things like luxury hotel rooms, cash withdrawals, dental work, and payments on a Porsche, according to documents on the hard drive, a time period in which Hunter Biden has acknowledged struggling with drug addiction.
The immediate focus appears to be for both the president and Hunter Biden is whether or not there'll be any charges as a result of this federal criminal investigation.
Hunter Biden's laptop, a subject of controversy after documents recovered from it were brought to light by.
And also remember, it's a subject of controversy just according to this news network, okay? And that's not true. That's not an accurate statement, number one. Number two, it's already been told on multiple platforms that the people that were called conspiracy theorists were not conspiracy theorists. There was a lot of information on Hunter Biden's laptop that needed to be made public to the voter. And they purposely suppressed the laptop so that it would not come to light before Biden was elected president. That has already been proven. Regardless of how you feel about Hunter Biden or Donald Trump, it's time for us to remove the blinders and know what's going on around us. Stop lying to yourself. And here's something even better. For those of the leftists on here that are hardcore orange man bad man orange, give me a second. Okay? If you take a step back and stop looking at it as left and right, look at it like this. Who has the best interests of the country at heart right now? Okay? Who is it? It shouldn't matter whether it's red or blue. It should just matter who has the country's best interest at heart. Who's the one that's putting us in massive amounts of debt? Who is hiding things from us on purpose? Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the Republicans are these, angelic beings. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is at least the Republicans are trying to get us information that the Democrats do not want us to know. Think about the Jussie Smollett situation. Dude, for the first, month of that story, no one told us what actually happened. They knew what happened within the first 48 hours of that crap. The police knew exactly what was going on. They didn't want us to know. They said he was found with a noose around his neck and two white MAGA-supporting, MAGA country freaking white dudes just beat the crap out of Jussie Smollett. And, called him a bunch of racial slurs. And didn't they pour gasoline on him or something? I don't know. I can't remember. But regardless, it's always been that way since basically Trump was running for office.
By the Biden's political opponents, with some cybersecurity experts at one point in 2020 suggesting it bore hallmarks of a Russian disinformation campaign. Since then, several news organizations have authenticated many emails from the laptop, and NBC News obtained a copy of the hard drive from a representative for Rudy Giuliani. The president has defended his son.
I'm confident.
And Hunter Biden has denied any illegal business dealings.
I'm cooperating completely. And I am absolutely certain, 100% certain, that at the end of the investigation, that I will be cleared of any wrongdoing.
Experts point out family members of a president who hold no official job in the administration are not bound by any government ethics rules.
Hunter Biden seems a lot like somebody whose primary profession is being Joe Biden's son. But unless there's a direct connection to Joe Biden, that's really more of a criticism of one private citizen rather than a government official or an administration.
Hunter Biden's attorney did not comment on the record, and the White House has not responded to our request for comment.
Of course not. And they're not going to, until they have a very, very politically correct answer that satisfies every single person that is on the left. So the left stay blind. And, Dredd makes an incredibly good point here. All right. Everything that we're seeing, I say everything. I hate it when I do that. Okay. You can't draw a circle around something and just say, okay, it's very rare when you can do that. But let's just say a majority of the news that we do see or that we hear It's just, hey, look at this. Oh my God, look. It's like taking that little piece of paper in front of your cat, right? Hey, look at here. Oh my God, look at this. And then over here, it's like, oh my God. Like that's what's happening when we see this kind of stuff. Don't look at this while I'm doing all this other stuff. Look at what's happening while we're focusing on Kanye. Look at what's happening. We're focusing on Jussie Smollett. Remember that story about the young man and the Indian dude drumming in his face? They made everyone believe that kid assaulted that guy. And it was the exact opposite. I don't know how many millions he got, but he sued him for millions and he won. I mean, this has been happening everywhere for several years now. We're coming up on a decade, okay? I would even venture to say, 2016 makes it 7 years, but I would even go further back than that. I would say probably around 2014, whenever Trump was kind of hinting that he was going to go for presidential nomination, put his hat in the ring. I would say that's probably when a lot of this stuff started just kind of going grandiose and started coming around and really getting nitty gritty with everybody. And at a certain point, they just stopped caring. Because, back in the aughts, they just kind of like did it like, sprinkling in here, sprinkling in there. They did a little bit in the Justice League series and the cartoons, and they sprinkle a little bit of this over here. Dude, now it's like in your face, worshiping Satan in schools as an after-school program. The teachers have pride flags, and what is it? You can't say which rhymes with file and ped all right, but they have the flag for them. What's it called? MAP, right? Minor attracted person. They got the minor attracted person in classrooms. You got preachers wearing minor attracted person freaking flags, preaching in churches. We must accept everybody. No, we mustn't. If you ask for forgiveness and you truly do repent, yeah, okay, understood. But you still got to pay your penance. You got to go to prison. You got to pay your time. Would you say, Dred? Covington, yep. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. The Covington High School student. Yeah. I mean, they didn't want us to know. What about the Dred? What was the name of the teacher? No, it wasn't a teacher. There was a mom and a father at the Florida shooting that went in behind the police and went inside. Remember that? And they didn't want anyone to know about that. Okay? They didn't want us to call them heroes. As a matter of fact, the police tried to arrest the father, like after he did it. All right. And it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that really gets me. It really gets my fire going, because we as a culture have allowed this to happen. Okay, we as men and women, and I'm talking about the people that are good, that are good citizens of America. We do our best to obey the laws. We do our best to be an American citizen. We follow the rules, and we do a good job at trying to lead a good life. I'm not talking about criminals. I'm not talking about serial killers or child provestors, okay, or commesters. Yeah, whatever. How the hell you want to say it, YouTube? All right. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people that are supposed to stand up for those that are weaker, the people that are supposed to stand up for what's right and not cower away whenever it's hard. And that's what we're doing right now. We're seeing this almost incredibly hard thing happen. What seems to be an impossible task happen, and we're just shying away. We're doing this little. It's like, dude, what happened to my, like, women like my grandmother or her grandmother, plowing fields, freaking taking a chicken from the stock and going out, cutting its head off to cook dinner for dinner, or to cook chicken for dinner for dinner. Yeah. Funny, right? But I mean, no, just no. We need the men, just like I showed that video, the men from World War I, World War II, the turn of the century. Dude, have we forgotten movies like Grapes of Wrath? and how absolutely hard it was to just survive. Hate to break this to you, because we're going to get into this in a second with the whores from the At Whatever podcast. We're going to talk about it in a few minutes. And hate to break it to you, ladies, okay? And make no mistake, you are whores. Okay, let's just make that out there. I know you don't like the term. You even admit you're in your hoe phase, and you say body count doesn't matter. But guess what? You don't want to admit your body count. So body count does matter, okay? You don't understand that you're making yourself look even more idiotic than you already are and more ignorant than you already are. It doesn't matter the amount of money you make. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. You're always going to be the chick on a program that will be forever on the internet of you shoving shit inside of all of your holes and having dudes run trains on you. Okay? It doesn't change. But here's the deal. You have the ability to do that because of all the people and all the sacrifices before you, from all of the wars and all the things that we did to give you the right to be able to do that. Now, I know COVID is one of the main responsible reasons for OnlyFans. I got that. There's a bunch of people stuck in their houses and everything. It doesn't give you the excuse. Anyone can do anything that is easy. Anyone can. Okay? We don't respect things that are easy. That's why body count matters. Okay? Any chick can walk out in the middle of the road, lay down, pull her skirt up, and some dude's going to come by and be like, oh, okay? It's not hard to get laid if you're a chick. It's hard to get laid if you're a dude, but not if you're a chick. I mean, a 5 chick can walk into a bar, all right? She'll walk out with a 9 dude. Happens all the time. A 9 dude will walk into the bar. Remember what I just said? We'll flip it, all right? There's like 10 9s, and they won't walk out with anyone, but 1 9 will walk out with that 5. That's the way it works. Okay. And that's the way it's worked since the beginning. Since the beginning of man. I mean, what is it? It's 40% of men have not reproduced in all of history, right? That's the way it's always been. You know, women, and it's like 98% of women have produced. Okay. It ain't easy to get laid if you're a chick. Okay. And they're always like, oh, why should it matter? Why should a past matter? Your past matters. Okay. If you walk up to a dude and the dude's got, he's a drug addict, former alcoholic, and he had sex with like 20 dudes, but now he's straight. Are you gonna be with him? No, you're not. You're gonna go, oh, well, that's different. No, it's not. Past matters, especially to a man. Women care about a man's future. Man cares about a woman's past. Okay, he needs you to honor him in public, and you can't honor him in public, Missy, if you were getting railed by 8 dudes while, getting your face covered in men's, you know what, special sauce. Okay. So anyways, we're going to move on to the next story. Get off my soapbox. California doubles down. This is kind of interesting. I thought this was really cool. I figured you guys get a kick out of this because, every time California makes something up like this, right? Every time California does something like this, it gets really heavy pushback. Just like, because we didn't do the story last week. I figured it was all over the internet. But, California, he released this, he released a law, basically, that penalizes anyone making a TV show or a movie. I don't know if it has to do with comic books or if it has to do with songs, but anyone making anything televised or anything in the movies, if you don't have an inclusive checklist, and here's the thing, we don't know how long this has been there, which could explain why all the movies have sucked the last 6, 7, 8 years, like just horrible. Have you guys turned on the TV and everything sucks? It's either, oh, you're wrong for being white. Oh, you have a penis? Oh yeah, you're wrong. Oh, by the way, yeah, everybody's going to be interracial couples. Everyone's going to be gay. Everyone's going to be trans. This person's got to be fat inclusive. This is going to be trans inclusive. Yeah. The reason why is because this MFer passed a law, who knows whenever he wanted all that inclusive crap to be in the movies and the television series. Well, they double down again, or triple down, or quadruple down, or whatever you want to call it, because God knows what number we're on now. California bill seeks to provide abortion. Come on, I get one, YouTube. I get one. I didn't finish the word either. Abortions, trans treatment in states where it's banned with new bill protecting doctors. I love this guy. By the way, get used to that face because he's probably going to run for president. And there is a very good chance, because of how many people are still asleep, that you're looking at your next president. Just think about it. All right? Seriously. One more. Yeah. Okay. A new bill in California, SB 345, SB 345, seeks to protect doctors who provide abortion medication. Oh, man, I did it again. Abortion medication by mail to women in states where the medication or the procedure itself is banned. It would also permit the distribution of controversial transgender medication, such as puberty blockers or cross-sex hormones, in states where local laws would prohibit it. The new bill would allow people who are patients of a doctor in California to obtain abortion medication or trans medication, even if the state they are in prohibits it. Notably, the bill protects medical providers in California from punishment, but not the out-of-state patients or California doctors who can leave or who leave the state to provide the care in person. End quote. California healthcare practitioners will be able to provide essential reproductive and gender affirming, that is so bullshit, care that is legal in California, regardless of their patient's geographic location. Knowing that California is doing everything it can to protect them against draconian laws of other states. Boasted Democratic State Senate Nancy Skinner, author of SB 345. Okay. Skinner says, we'll do this paragraph and then we'll stop. Skinner says SB 345 would permit doctors to prescribe and dispense medications for abortion and contraception that are safe to patients regardless of where the patient is located. Provide gender-affirming care and deliver that care regardless of where the patient is located, and bring suit in California against anyone who interferes with the health and care provider's right to provide legal in California. Now, let's get a couple things out of the way. Let me get these comments. Dude, Mexican Iron Man. Dude. Gia only made it live. Gia only made it live? Gia. G finally made it. I was like, what? Yeah. Dude, I'm glad you're here, man. I haven't seen you since I sent you that last email, bro. I hope you're doing good, man. Everything's going great. I think I sent you my number, bro. Call me. If you didn't, send me your number, and then I'll call you. Dude, we got to get together. We got so much stuff we got to talk about. It's not even funny, bro. Seriously. Yeah, I know, dude. I know, man. It does it to me all the time. I think I told someone once I wanted to suck their flute. Yeah. True story. So, anyways, welcome, Mexican Iron Man. By the way, guys, if you guys have not met Mexican Iron Man, good dude, good bloke. He is from another one of the shows that I watch, Midnight's Edge. Good show if you're into pop culture like I am, But let's get something out of the way here, okay? Let's just drop this right now. Number one, gender affirming. Okay, one. There's two genders. Okay, two. All right. Unless I'm wrong, you're not a legal adult until you're 17 that can vote, because you can vote when you're 17. At least in Texas, you can. I don't know what it is in the other states, but all right. And when you're 18, you are your own thing. So Stan, now correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me on this. All right, dude, awesome. We got to talk about, Avatar, obviously. I made you a promise. I'm going to live up to my promise. All right. Hey, Six gave us her word too. All right. So send Six a message. Tell her that I'm ready to do that whenever we're ready to go. Okay. But let's just go ahead and rip this Band-Aid off. Okay. If you're a child under your parents' care, your parents have the rights to say what is your medical care. Now, I'm not talking about if you have cancer or heart disease or whatever. You're not going to die if you think you're a chick, or if you're a chick that thinks you're a dude. And if it's such a big thing to you, then you can make the effort whenever you graduate high school and become an adult on your own to do everything that you need to do when you're an adult. But when you make a decision, because remember, the human brain doesn't even stop developing until you're 24. Okay. And that's like multiple documents say this. That's medical journals. All right. Scientists and doctors follow the science. Okay. Look, you cannot ever tell me that a 3-year-old, let alone an 18-year-old, but a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, or a toddler can tell you that they're a boy or a girl. Dude, How many of us played with dolls when we were kids with our sister and had tea parties where our sister or our freaking cousins came over and put makeup on us? And we hated it because we were kids, but our parents were like, you got to play with them. It's like, dude, that doesn't mean we're chicks. You know, there was that Texas story where the woman's like, my twin son is a girl because he played with a toy from a Happy Meal box. That was seriously her shit. That's what she said. She said her son was a girl because he wanted to play with a toy in a Happy Meal box. That happened. Anyways, so guys, ladies that have kids, this is what you have to watch out for. This is what you got to be careful with. The schools, starting at a very early age, are using these terms gender affirming. They're giving out questionnaires to children. The questionnaires have like little check boxes for 5-year-olds to check, saying, have you ever felt like a girl? Have you ever felt like a boy? Have you ever been confused about your gender? You know, and then the moment that the parents have any type of pushback, the parents are the demons. Hey, listen up, fuck sticks. All right? You have no say in the way a parent raises their child. You're the teacher. Math, science, language arts, history. It says nothing, and I mean nothing, about you teaching them about sex or about gender affirming shit. Now, when they get into a certain grade, I know that there's sex education. Isn't that an elective? Was it an elective? I know health was there. Health is different, but I know health is a part of your classes in high school. At least when I was in. This was a lifetime ago. All right, but like, health was a part of class, and there was sexual reproduction in class. But I think we didn't actually get into like abortion and into like contraceptives unless you took a specific class in high school. So I do know that exists. Hey, welcome back, Dred. All right. But like, you guys have no say whatsoever over kids. You've got no say whatsoever over what parents can do with their kids. Your job, your responsibility is to teach them. Your job, excuse me, I literally ate like 40 minutes. By the way, I'm eating 6 meals a day right now on the new training regimen. Coach kicks my ass every time. So yeah, what we got here, Dred? All right, California Teacher of the Year was arrested for. All right. I'll throw that up when we're done. Remind me. I'll go back and I'll do that when we're done doing the next two. I only got 2 more stories. All right, because we're going to transition to this into what we need to talk about, which is why I did these stories and this thing. But yeah, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised by anything, Dred. But to put a pin in this for now before we transition to the next story. Guys, these teachers and these professors, this isn't by accident. I know I get loud. I know that I have very, very hot topics on this, and I know I make some of you guys uncomfortable. Okay, I know, but these are the conversations we got to start having. We got to stop being scared about telling people what we think. We got to stop being scared about sticking up for our kids. Okay? We got to stop being scared about sticking up for what we believe in. All right? Seriously. Thanks, Dred. All right. I mean, we've got to take a stand. You know, the next drag queen story hour that we have, you know, I'm going to try to go, man, you know, and I know that it's going to suck. And I know that I'm going to be in danger, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of it as much as I'm sick and tired of the political crap, and I'm sick and tired of the inflation, because it's all about the same thing. It really is. It's all about the same crap. And if good men do nothing, then evil will always prevail. And that's just the way it's going to be from now on. You know, and if we just keep sitting back, because, you know, they keep, they keep going like inch by inch by inch, right? So we kept giving them this, and then they took this, and then we gave them that, and took that. The summer of love was the end of America if we don't stand up. 2020 ended the Constitution. 2020 ended what the American dream was, because we didn't do anything to stop Antifa, Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ plus, and the third wave feminists from third wave, fourth wave feminists from going through firebombing people, Molotov cocktail people, killing people in the streets, raping people in the streets, and just doing violence, period. We just let them do whatever the F they wanted, and nobody did a damn thing. And they were funded by all the rich people. Where do you think the truckloads of glass bottles and freaking bricks were coming from? The broke 16 to 24-year-old Antifa dudes weren't paying for them. They couldn't afford the gas, let alone a freaking flatbed 26 feet long of bricks on pallets that just happened to be parked in the location where they were going to be doing rioting. So, look, wake up, because this next topic is probably going to either get me banned or striked, or I don't think they can ban me from it, but they might strike me after I do this, because I'm going both barrels on this. Because the fact that this even happened, because I missed this whole thing. I think I saw it like 3 weeks after it happened. But the fact that this happened, and it actually was a topic that this, I don't even know what to call her. I mean, she is a whore, obviously. But the fact that this whore on OnlyFans decided to actually get pissed off about this, create an issue about it, and actually tell this dude to do this is just, oh my God. Yeah. So I'm going to just play it first. For those of you that have seen this already, okay, bear with me. Okay. I just want you to watch it. We're going to let it play, and then I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it twice. So I want everybody to hear it. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to rewind it, and we're going to play it twice. Okay. I've told you guys about this before, and most of you didn't believe me. This chick can't be older than 25. She's probably 20. Probably got a body count of 30. Oh, we got muted.
Green Lantern said, Chase, would you rather smash the hottest trans woman in the world or the oldest woman in the world? The oldest woman in the world, because then I wouldn't be gay.
You really just want me to just rip you a fucking new one. I swear to God.
Are you like, Chase,
Yeah.
how dare you be transphobic?
Yes, actually. What the fuck do you mean? Yes, that was
Because
so
if I had
unnecessary.
sex with a trans woman, I'd be having sex with a biological man.
I know that's
Because
what you
I'd be
wanna say.
gay if I had sex
That's
with a
not
biological
gay.
man.
That's not gay.
That's
And I don't
gay.
even care if you're doing this for like whatever, but like shut the fuck up.
Why
Actually.
don't you make me
That's
shut
too
the
far.
fuck up? Because I have an opinion that differs from yours.
She's right. I mean, that's really
But
hateful,
she's
bro.
not. She's not. A trans woman is a biological man. Sue me. It's true.
Fuck.
From a biological woman who doesn't even have any trans friends, that was too fucking far.
What?
A man of God who doesn't judge a Christian, yeah.
Yeah, you know what God said? It said He made them man and women. I just told you I'm not gay. I'll pass on that. Thanks though.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Okay, guys, I'm going to teach you how to run table game.
We're gonna do it one more time. I want everybody to watch it again, just to make sure that we all understand. I mean, it hurts. It really hurts.
Would you rather smash the hottest trans woman in the world or the oldest woman in the world? The oldest woman in the world, because then I wouldn't be gay.
You really just want me to just rip you a fucking new one. I swear to God.
Are you like, Chase,
Yeah.
how dare you be transphobic?
Yes, actually. What the fuck do you mean? Yes, that was
Because
so
if I
unnecessary.
had sex with a trans woman, I'd be having sex with a biological man.
I know that's
Because
what you
I'd be
wanna say.
gay if I had sex
That's
with a
not
biological
gay.
man.
That's not gay.
That's
And I don't
gay.
even care if you're doing this for like whatever, but like shut the fuck up.
Why
Actually.
why don't you make me
That's
shut
too
the
far.
fuck up? Because I have an opinion that differs from yours.
She's right. I mean, that's really
But
hateful,
she's
bro.
not. She's not. A trans woman is a biological man. Sue me. It's true.
Fuck.
From a biological woman who doesn't even have any trans friends, that was too fucking far.
What?
A man of God who doesn't judge a Christian, yeah.
Yeah, you know what God said? It said He made them man and women. I just told you I'm not gay. I'll pass on that. Thanks though.
Okay, I tried on. I don't know. After I saw that clip, I tried to watch the whole thing. The whole thing's like 3 hours long. And I can't remember when that was. I think that was about maybe 3/4 of the way through or whatever. But it took me like 4 days to finish that thing because it's so hard to watch. I didn't know what it was, whatever it was. I didn't know that it was a podcast specifically like to bring on OnlyFans whores, and I know they have like traditional women come on and make fun of them, but these whores are coming on specifically to I guess promote themselves on OnlyFans. Okay, so they're thinking it's going to make them popular, but all it does, and if any of you ever watch this, it just makes you look like a fucking retard. Okay, like a complete moron, a cunt. All right, like you look like you don't know anything. I mean, some of the women on here, Kiko at least can complete whole sentences. That's a bonus. I mean, she can actually get whole sentences out. Now she's a moron and an idiot, okay, and completely brainwashed in every way, but at least she can complete a sentence. Some of these chicks that come on here, they're like, oh my god, like, yeah, and like, oh my god, like, yeah, like, I'm not joking. Like, go check it out. Go check out some of the clips. They had this one short where a chick said like, I think 21 times in 45 seconds. And yeah, so let me catch up on chats before I go into my rant. All right, yeah, dude, it was crazy. I'm telling you, dude, absolutely crazy, man. All right, and I'll get into it. Let me get to this. Mary was, oh yeah. Mary was on there, yes, and she did great, dude. She was just tripping out on him, man, like making him look like total freaking whores. All right, Mary was on the show. She's CG. She shamed him for sucking D on internet. Yeah, she also called him tacky, and it was like, you're forever on the internet for like taking dick. It was great. It was, and some of the things that Mary said though was Mary's face was just like, I mean, she couldn't believe it. And then I always forget her name, but the really cool bass chick, the one that was pregnant, that got famous on Pearl, the one that said submit to your man, that one, she was on there too. She made him look horrible. Dude, what's up, bro? Hey, by the way, anyone wants to come in, let me do this. Hang on. Anyone, Mexican Iron Man, dude, you too, bro. Anyone, if you guys want to join the panel, please come in. I'm so sorry. Look. Number one, and well, I want to finish these. Hell Shadow, High Shadow, Hawk Tails, Talks. That's right, because you're Shadow Talks now. Shadow, Joseph, what you mean? Yeah, dude. Okay, all right. Number one, yes. No matter how good looking, because there are some almost passable trannies out there. All right, like I mean, they have so much money in surgery. They look almost, they even have their Adam's apple shaved. They have like perfect breasts. Okay. Seriously, dude. Like they're almost passable for women. There's like a third wall problem, whatever it's called, where your brain kind of sees it and you're like, all right. And you're like, but those are breasts and that's a curvy ass. What the fuck? But there's a bulge. All right. It happens. All right. In Thailand, specifically in Thailand, when we were there, dude, we had a policy, reach down and grab. No shit. Because you couldn't tell sometimes. Of course, you'd be drunk as shit. All right. Whopping around. All right. Rebich had some stories. But anyways, if you have sex with a biological male, that is a homosexual act. It doesn't matter if the dude identifies as a woman. And you know what? And if dudes want to go bang trannies, go bang trannies. I don't care what you're doing behind closed doors. All right. You'll have to face your choices when you die, all right? Or in life, whatever. But here's the thing. Did you see her and the other girl, though? Like, remember that part where she gets up, she walks away, and the other girl's like, she's right, though. She's right. Dude, there's two women, biological women. There was a rumor spread around that Kiko was a dude. No, that's not wrong. She's a chick, okay? She's an ugly chick, but she's a chick, all right? And both of them were telling a straight male to have sex with a male just because that male says he's a chick. Well, here, let me ask you this question, Kiko. Here's a question for you. What if it's just a dude wearing a dress with no surgery, no boobs, no nice booty? What if it's like a dude with a beard and he looks like this and he's like, I'm a woman and oh, I like to like have your arms wrapped around me. Oh my. What then, Kiko? Because if they went on this rant about how, and part of the podcast, there's like all these trans women that look so feminine and they're so perfect in every way. We need to get Ali on here. Ali, which one's Ali, bro? Ali? Allie? OF models say that she's sex with Meta employees to get her. Okay. Okay. Dude, Trent, you picked the coolest fucking stories, man. The female bulge. Oh, dude, the female bulge, man. And you know what? I know some dudes. You know, I knew dudes in the Corps. I've known guys since out of the Corps in the last 20 years, man. They like trainees. I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's your choice. That's your life. But you know what? They know it's a dude. They have no restrictions in saying what they are, and they're not ashamed of what they are either. These people are trying to shame us into not wanting having sex with someone that's a biological male. I got a couple things to say about this, okay? Number one, young men right now that are watching this. Apparently my biggest demographic is 14 to 35. For all you 14-year-olds right out there that are confused and girls are not paying attention to you, you are not wrong for not wanting to have sex with the biological male. Number one. I don't care what your teachers are telling you. I don't care what your weird mom or weird dad are telling you. Excuse me. I don't care what the girls in school are telling you, how much they make fun of you. You stand the fuck up. You tell them to fuck off, and you tell them that you will have sex with whoever the hell you want and be whatever the fuck you want, no matter what. Never let anyone pressure you. You hear me? Never. You find a woman that you fall in love with and you have sex with who you want to. Don't let another person tell you what to do when it comes to this. Okay? Like you are your own man. You're a boy now, but you're going to become a man. And for the older guys that are feeling pressured, dude, you're a man, bro. You have sex with whoever you want to have with, no matter what. But don't let someone force you by guilt into having sex with somebody. And the next time one of these woke motherfuckers comes in your face and tells you to do this shit, to go be gay, to be straight, you just give them two big birds up and you say, go fuck yourself. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. Let's see here. What we got, guys? Let's see here. Allie is a CG. Oh, okay. She hates all stupid. You're right, dude. You're right, man. I want to see Pearl, Mary, and that chick that comes on what's it called? Pearl's show. What's her name? Granny. I want to see Auntie. I want to see Auntie, Mary, and Pearl on that show, whatever. That would be amazing. Dude, can you imagine that show? Just all three of them, dude, just right there facing them, and bring all the bitches back on, all the hardcore ones back on, you know? Let's see here. Alice, I'm going to look her up, dude. Okay, I'm going to look her up. The name just doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't know why. All right, so last story, and then we're going to get into Dreads too. But second thing. All right, second thing. Look. And this is to the trainees, because there was apparently hundreds of thousands of trainees that came out after that supporting Chase, okay, and not supporting Kiko. And Kiko, by the way, it has nothing with him being a Christian. Christians can have an opinion. Christians cannot like people. Christians can be mean. Christians can be rude. Christians do not lead a perfect life. We're not passive, okay? Jesus was a warrior, okay? Jesus was not a freaking little limp wrist dude, okay? Jesus carried a whip and beat the shit out of people with it. You understand that? All right? So you can take your little high and mighty bullshit, all right? And you can go fuck yourself. Seriously, all right? You go suck the big fat cock. Oh, wait! You already do that on camera for the rest of your life and everyone will know. See what I did there? Yeah, you'll never watch this video. Probably too much of a coward to watch it anyways. All right. So to the trainees, the ones that came out and supported Chase, thank you. Okay? Seriously. Thank you. Guys, they came out. They did right by Chase. They said, look, Chase has the right to choose whoever the hell he wants to have sex with. If Chase doesn't want to have sex with a trainee, he doesn't have to. When did we become a nation where we have our young women, first of all, thinking being a whore is something cool, and two, telling a man to have sex with another man's okay, and then they're so offended they have to get up and throw a temper tantrum. By the way, Kiko, that's called a temper tantrum. That means you're an immature little shit and you have absolutely no adversity in your life whatsoever. And you're living a life of delusion. And basically your king baby is going to come in there and just shatter at some point. That too. What we got? All right. This is Allie's YouTube channel. Okay. I'm going to have to say that in my notes, bro. All right. Allie's got a book called, is that about abortion? For Goblin? Is that about abortion? By the way, Goblin, long time no see, bro. I'm glad you're here, man. All right, so let's get on to this last story because I want to get into some of the things that Dredd was dropping. All right, because, dude, Dredd drops facts. For those of you who don't know Dredd, he's a regular. Dude, Dredd drops facts. Quincy, Superspurg, where are you? Dude, I miss you guys. Quincy was on earlier. If any of you guys have got Quincy's info, shoot him my email and tell him to email me. I really need to get in touch with him. I got to talk to him about some stuff because we're trying to do something and he hasn't been on it and I haven't been able to tell him that I'm ready to move forward with it. All right. Becca, if you're still watching, girl, you know I love you. Okay. You know I support you in everything that you do. Okay. All right. And I did this story for you because people need to know. Okay. All right. So I warned you guys. I told you guys it was going to happen, and it's here. And it's in Oregon, of course. Let me, what is this? No, block. Get off there. Daily Mail wants me to join it. Hang on. I've got to go over here and do this. No, it's a psycho cook. Okay. I'll check it out. I mean, it sounds cool. Dude, what's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute either, man. Hey, I dropped the I dropped the stream. If you want to come on in, dude. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Shadow, you're still here? Cool, man. It's about Killer Baker that kills people with egg beating whip. No, you're just making that shit up, right? Can't kill anyone with an egg beater whisk. Wait, was it the one that like this? I mean, that was at least made out of solid steel. This is Allie's book, Indiegogo. All right, Indiegogo. Oh, it is a real story. No shit. Okay. All right. Also, guys, with the service that I go to in the morning, I wanted to ask you guys real quick before we get on to this next one. I'm going to be going to the 9 o'clock service, and it went for 2.5 hours, man. So to my other brothers that are just getting to know me from there, hey, obviously the cuss words here are going to be kind of making you guys do this, but this is me. I can't cuss in front of you because obviously I respect you. But this is how I really talk in real life. I was wondering, would you guys want me to do like a show on Sunday mornings, like get up early and do a Sunday morning show? Like, let's say, because I got to be there by like 8:45. So I get up probably at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, shower, shave, get everything out of the way, and then probably do like a 4:30 to 6:30 show, or I'm probably going to say 1 o'clock, 1:30 on Sundays. I don't want to change Sundays. Everybody loves the Sunday show. Wednesday show is a little weird. Some people come in, some people don't. But if you guys want me to, I'll do an early show on Sunday. Okay? If you don't want me to, I'm gonna do a post and do a vote on it and everything. But just let me know whether you want it to be from like 4:30 to 6:30 or from like 1:30 to 3:30. Let me know because I'm gonna start going to this church more and more and probably gonna get more involved. But the Sunday service, the early one, is at 9. I don't want to go to the 11 one. So all right. I know you wouldn't, bro. I just think it's cool. Like I could see him walking around, with a little thing, We start the show at 2 p.m. Eastern. It would be great. So what? So I am. Yeah, that's 1. Okay, that'd be 1. All right, that's 1 o'clock. All right. So because what I'm worried about is Dredd is I didn't get out of there until like it was like 10:45. And it takes me 20 minutes to get home. So, I could do that. Come home and get all the dogs out and everything. I had to eat my lunch super fast. And then I had to get my next meal ready. So I could probably work the 1 o'clock. The 1 o'clock would not be hard. I made the 12:30 today, but I had to rush. That's why I was like giving myself like a 30-minute buffer. Yeah, one central. Yeah. All right. So look, let's get into this, okay? Because I want to do this, and I want to do this with you guys. I know this is hard to talk about. I know people don't like this, but no one wants to fucking talk about this. So someone's got to talk about this because this is real. Okay? Sucks. Churning people through the assisted self-deletion machine. Oregon slammed for rising euthanasia rates. I wonder when they're going to ban the word euthanasia. Anybody want to take dibs on that? With out-of-state death tourists. Adding to the 431 people who got lethal scripts in 2022. Let's see here. Record numbers of people ended their lives in Oregon last year in America's most advanced doctor-assisted self-deletion program, which now lets out-of-state death tourists get legal drug cocktails on the West Coast. Last year, 431 people received fatal prescriptions under the state's Death with Dignity Act. I think they're calling it DWADA. All right. I've heard a couple people call it that. I don't know if that's the official name, but DWDA, DWADA. And 278 people used them to end their lives. Oregon Health Authority said in its annual report. That's a jump from 383 scripts and 238 deaths to previous years. Okay, so what they're saying is 431 scripts were issued, 278 people actually, did self-deletion. So it's up by 50. The 19-page report is the first time Oregon has recorded the non-residents who traveled to end their lives on the West Coast under last year's controversial expansion of the scheme. Officially, 3 out-of-staters ended their lives in Oregon last year, but officials say the real number could be much higher, as doctors do not have to record patients' residency status before inking their scripts. So now, and I know it doesn't seem like a lot, because it doesn't. When you think about the number of people that are in America versus the people that die every year, and I think it's 1,700 people die every day, right? And I remember these are just the scripts. These aren't the people that actually do self-deletion. Most people never consult a doctor when doing self-deletion. And I want to make a point because I lost someone. I didn't know him well, but I knew him. And I didn't even know that he passed away. And he took his own life. And he took it because he felt lost. He felt emasculated. He felt as if he had no purpose. He felt as if he would never be able to amount to anything. So he didn't leave a note. He just one night decided to do it. And, when things like that happen, everyone's always like, "Oh, I'm so surprised." It's like, no, I said, I'm not surprised. When I heard about his situation, his living situation, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He was living with his wife and his 2 children in his wife's parents' house because, he had failed financially. He wasn't successful. He had grown lazy, complacent. And, when that happens to a man, I can't speak for a woman. I'm only speaking from a man's perspective. When we have no purpose, it happens. The self-deletion rate of men has gone up 17%. That's not attempts. That's actual successes since 2016. 17%, guys. It's a lot. The women's rate the attempts have gone up by 32%. I don't know what the success rate is, but the success rate for women is incredibly low because a majority of them don't have the tenacity that men do whenever trying to self-delete. But it has gone up 32%. Guys, that's unacceptable. We should not be doing it all. It should be 0. But, the only thing I want to say to this, and we don't have to talk about this much. I just want to, kind of brief on this. I'll take this off the screens. I'm sure you guys are talking. No, you guys didn't say anything. Oh shit, dude, what's up, bro?
Yo,
what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, anyone I can, and the good ones twice.
I didn't even see you there. Sorry, man. I was on the news thing, so I didn't even see you pop up, dude. Man, long time no talk. Will, how is everything?
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah,
making it every day, bro.
And by there, I mean hell in a handbasket.
Well, all things considered, I think it's safe to say that as we move forward in this clown world or whatever it is that we want to call it, that yeah, it's going to get pretty interesting. But you know, as we're talking about right now, you know, but you know, I don't want to harp too much on this. I want to end this on a positive note. And then you and I can go over what Dredd sent us. I'm curious to see what the two articles. Dredd always sends the coolest articles, dude. Like when we talk about stuff, he'll find something that kind of extenuates what we were already talking about. But I know from personal experience that sometimes all you have to do is just let a person know that they're important or give a person encouragement. Seriously, you know, and because a lot of people do self-deletion. I don't know how much experience you have with it, Will, but in my life, I've noticed the people that do want to, you know, do this horrible act, they just feel alone. Like there's no purpose and there's no way out. And that's the only thing they have left. And a lot of the times, all it takes is for us to care just a little bit, you know, shine a little light in their life. And the fact that the thing about that article that a lot of people don't think about, Will, and everyone else, is that the families are supporting it. I'm not joking.
That's crazy.
In a lot of the situations, here's the fucked up part. More than any other part, I think this is the most fucked up part. They will surround them as it happens. So instead of supporting them and keeping them from not doing it, they'll come in and surround them and give them their love and encouragement to end their own life.
Oh.
And we talked about this because it's very popular in Sweden, apparently, and all of the other Scandinavian countries. Well, it makes sense because they're all 50-50 now. Remember, they have embraced equity and inclusion more than any other freaking nation, Scandinavia. And the self-deletion rates are through the roof for them. It's crazy. But yeah, it's horrible, man. And again, we're just kind of sitting. Can you imagine the people in Oregon when they heard about that? You know, like the people that aren't in Portland, the people that aren't in the woke cities, they're probably like, what the fuck? You know, like what? You know, the people that don't pay attention to anything and they hear it or see it or read it in an article and they probably pick it up in the store, you know, and they're like, what the? Seriously? You know? I mean, I don't know. Well, like that kind of stuff blows me away, man.
That's kind of like somebody knocks on your door in California and says, hi, I'm Jim Jones. I have some free Kool-Aid for you.
You're right, dude.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So
I hope you have grape. I don't like the red stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fruit punch fan, man. Ooh, do you have lemon lime? No. Just no. All right. So this is the one that he dropped because we were talking about the teachers and everything, you know, and how we're trusting our children with teachers.
Oh,
so we dropped this one. So this was going to be good. I want to say thank you, Dredd. This is awesome. I already saw it. So married California teacher of the year, Will, teacher of the fucking year. All right. Had students pick in wallet as charges mount. DA. Jacqueline M.A. Is it Jacqueline Ma? I guess that's her last name. Is that a last name? Jacqueline Ma? Was arrested again in connection with the sex abuse case involving an underage student. Amy Kessom, Chicago mother of 3, Watchdog 300 substantial. Okay, so this is 4 minutes long. Let's just see what it says. Can everybody see that? Is it coming through okay, Will? Is it all right? Okay. All right. And it's thinking.
A Chicago schools watchdog releasing a really troubling report. More than 300 substantiated claims of misconduct just during the last school year, sexual misconduct. The allegations ranging from groping and grooming students to threats and even sexual assault.
What?
Mother of three and Chicago's 41st Ward Republican committeeman Amy Kessam joins us now. Amy, thanks for being here. Here, before we get into it, here's a couple more examples to hang on the vine here. You got a 17-year-old sexually assaulted by a teacher, staff member, sexual relations with a 16-year-old. A teacher sent 4,000 texts to a female student. Gym teacher exposes himself to a female student. Students taken on trips by teachers.
London, Ibiza, and the Bahamas?
The scale at which this is.
Wait, hold on. This is high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How the fuck did a kid get taken to London, Ibiza, and the Bahamas? How does that happen? I mean, don't they have to have passports?
Yeah.
So
unless this said teacher had a private Learjet somewhere.
Okay, so let's just say for the sake of argument, this guru rich teacher has a private Learjet. I'm just trying to think of this from I don't have kids. So from a parent perspective, your daughter or son is gone for what? How long does it take to get to London? 14 hours? So yep. 14 hours there, 14 hours back. You're going to spend the weekend or something, right? So your kid's gone for 72 hours and you ask no questions? I mean, or I guess they're saying they're at a slumber party. So what? The parents don't video chat their kids? Dude, that's crazy, dude. That's, wow.
What's happening and why is it happening?
You know, it's really unbelievable. And once again, we have a failure of leadership here in Chicago, holding these people accountable.
Thank you, Mayor Beetlejuice.
Powerful CTU,
no shit,
the
right?
Chicago Teachers
My
Union,
favorite mayor of all time, by the way.
Failed time and time again to inform parents about what's happening.
It's Harry Potter, Jed.
You know,
it's
we
all
only
Harry
have
Potter,
conservative media outlets that are reporting on this.
I want to know what these female teachers were when I was in high school.
Where is the leadership?
Right.
Talking about this, informing the parents, letting us know who are these individuals. I mean, some
I
of
think I
these,
had one hot teacher and she was married to the gym coach.
Vulgar and explicit. I can't even repeat them. It's quite embarrassing.
Does it shouldn't surprise us, right? If you're pushing hypersexuality into schools, into younger grades, theories about gender and sexuality and transgender, right? How does that not become part of the conversations then in school, which can lead to
okay, he said 17-year-old and a 16-year-old, but I'm seeing pictures of elementary kids. So are we saying from like elementary school all the way to high school? Because remember the article said teacher had sex with 17-year-old boy. So
to things like this.
I had that same exact thought. You know, we have a state legislature that just passed a piece of legislation mandating what pronouns are acceptable for, you know, us to use in the public school system, but they're not dedicating the same amount of time.
Here's what you say when people ask about pronouns. You ready? It solves all the problem. Are you a girl or a boy? Okay. Do you have a penis or a vagina? All right, you're a boy, you're a girl. There you go. Pronoun solved. He, him, she, her. Bye.
Time protecting our children, teaching our children what to do if they find themselves as a victim of these sexual predators.
The whole thing is unnecessary. Why are we having sexual conversations in public schools in Chicago in an elementary school?
Thank you.
As opposed to the basic reading and writing, which I don't have the stats for Chicago for this year. They're probably
horrible.
not ahead of the national average.
They were ranked 32.
Something could be done about that.
Here's education across
here's the statement
the board.
from Chicago, the school district representative about this. We'll get you to react. They said, as a
you know what state's number one in education?
I know Florida was number 3.
Florida had wasn't number one in education, but they had the highest rating schools.
Okay. So who's number 1 in education though?
Not Massachusetts.
Not Texas. I know that for a fact. Texas ain't number 1. We got Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and Denton. So I know we sure as fuck ain't number 1.
Their responsibility is to serve our families with integrity and to address individuals who breach CPS policies and the public's trust and hold them accountable. CPS will continue to ensure our district policies and procedures support the highest ethical standards and ensure our valued team. I can't even finish reading it. Does anything in there give you confidence that they're going to address this?
No.
I mean, we have.
And you know what? They're gonna do a internal investigation. How much do you want to bet?
An internal investigation and an internal audit. Oh, we didn't find anything wrong.
No, everything was perfectly fine. Everything was above board. No sex here. Look away. Nothing to see.
We have an environment here in Chicago. It's an anti-police environment. They're taking our officers out of the schools. Oh, you know, out of many of the schools, not all of them, but out of many of the schools. Where do these kids turn to?
Yes.
Especially when they see their counselors chumming it up with the very person who they see, you know, in the cafeteria, the teacher's cafeteria, who's molesting them to begin with. Who do these kids turn to? These kids need to know that they can go to the police and talk to them and report these crimes.
Well, but they're taught from a very young age not to trust police. They're told
police are
bad. They're told police are bad. And in Chicago, well, I mean, here's a really good question about Chicago. Who the fuck can you trust? In a government position, okay? Who can you trust?
Nobody.
You can't trust the teachers. You can't trust the cops. Can you trust the firemen? Can you trust the doctors or the EMTs? I guess maybe the mailman, right? That's a good one.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Who do you think your real daddy is? Come on.
Nah, I mean, I know. But I mean, dude, when I grew up, the mailman was a part of your life. Like when I grew up, like, dude, we would run out to see the mailman. Like, no joke. You know? It was like a Dennis Mr. Wilson thing, you know. We'd be like, Mr. Wilson, you know, running out to the mail guy. He knew all the kids' names. I mean, God, I hope he wasn't a bad guy.
Did we bring back the mafia?
I know, right, dude? The mafia wouldn't put up with that shit.
Because look, not for nothing, it's like, yeah, it's organized crime. What do you think the federal government is?
I know, right?
What do you think that? You know why they put him out on RICO? So they could take over.
Yeah. There was a comedian, I forget who it was. It might have been one of the newer comedians, but he made a really good bit about it. He said, yeah, the mafia was fucked up, but they killed each other. They didn't target, unless it was an accident, you know, random people. If you got killed by the mob, you owed them money or you were in the family. I mean, you know, and I'm not condoning organized crime. I'm just saying. Something to think about.
And report the fact that they are being victimized by these sexual predators.
Instead, they're being told to go talk to a counselor if they'd like to question their gender identity along some unknowable spectrum in elementary and junior high. Amy Kessam, thank you for exposing this. This is part of getting it addressed.
Crazy, dude. That's awesome.
Knowing it's happening.
By the way, good on her, dude. Like, seriously, good on her, man. Because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we need that shit. Like, seriously. Okay, so in the article, the Cali teacher was involved with a 13-year-old, and she began the relationship when he was 12. Dude, that guy must have had a big...
Now, I saw another thing like this. I don't know if it was a teacher or not. It was a legal adult woman had sex with a young boy, got pregnant by him.
Hey, TJ.
She didn't serve 1 day of jail time because she was going to have a baby, but they're going to make this young kid pay child support.
No.
Yep. Wow. Because he's 18 now, so they're gonna force him to. She raped him, got pregnant, had his kid, didn't go and serve 1 day in prison.
What was the story about the cheerleader? Hang on. First of all, TJ, hello, welcome. You know I love you, girl. Ma'am, excuse me. And you're absolutely correct. I mean, Dred, give this. Houston, Texas is bad, but the cool thing about Houston is that it's in southern East Texas, so it still does kind of go red a little bit. So a lot of the values in Houston are still there, but you're right. If you go to Houston, it's kind of a flip of a coin. It's almost exactly 50-50. But unlike Denton, San Antonio, Austin, or Dallas, dude, they're gone. Austin is gone. Denton's gone. San Antonio's gone. Dallas was completely taken over by the because Texas is the #2 population for transgender LGBTQ+. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Texas is #2. Dallas is the central location. Dude, hello, ma'am. Dude, Super Spurg! Welcome the fuck back, bro. Dude, hell yeah. Dude, thank you. Man, I missed you, bro. I'm glad you're back, man. All right, so the cheerleader, right? So I'm gonna fuck this up because it's been like 7 years since I've seen this, but I remember it was a Bengals cheerleader, and she was boinking a 16-year-old. A Bengals cheerleader was, full blown just railing this dude, okay? And she got caught. Never saw. I think she was arrested. She never saw a day in prison, but she was arrested. And then because the family supported it, they brought her home during the trial while the kid was in high school, and they let her live with them through the trial. And then when the trial was over, they got married. That happened. I'm probably fucking up the story a little bit, but that happened. Okay. Now flip that. I think she was 28. She was still relatively young. So let's take a 28-year-old dude banging a 16-year-old girl. What do you think would happen? Dude.
Not just put in prison, but in general pop.
Yeah, yeah, dude, like that dude. Well, what was the dude that ate people? What was his name? Oh my god, dude!
They just said Dahmer.
Dahmer. Remember how Dahmer died in prison? That's how it happens, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, TJ, I always respect you. You know that, no matter what. But no, I've never understood that. Now there was that case in Mississippi where the dude, this was like back in the 50s. He was 18. He was in love with his high school sweetheart. She was a freshman. He graduated. Okay. They were still having sex. Family approved of everything. The sheriff didn't like the guy. So he arrested him, threw him in jail, got convicted. No shit. Okay. Served his time, got out, married her. He is a child molester for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Okay. So, question. Why isn't the Bengals cheerleader a child molester for the rest of her life?
Oh, because she's a her.
Vagina. That's why. Yeah.
The funnest place on earth. Just remember, it's not a thing. It's a place.
Okay, I know, right? In UK, there was an 11-year-old boy got a 14-year-old pregnant. That stunned me at the time. Well, the fact that he's sexually active at 11. Wow. I don't even remember getting my first hard on until I was like 12, 13, let alone being able to bang a chick. Damn, that you know what, TJ? He caps out the testosterone. That dude like leaks testosterone. He's got balls like apples. You know what I mean?
Just like I was only sexually active at that age with my left hand.
Yeah. Like when he came out of the vagina, the balls like slapped the doc in the face. You know what I mean? Like that's that dude, you know? Woo! Okay. All right. No, where's that other story? He gave us 2 stories. So that was California teacher. Then there was OnlyFans models says she had sex with Meta employees to get her Instagram back. All right. This is the last one he sent. This is New York Post. And then we're going to get to the videos. I'm going to pause that because there's a video. Okay. All right. So let's get here.
Nothing like screwing your way to the bottom.
Oh, dude, Joseph, I talked about that one last week. Remember? We had that one on there. The one you just did, this one. I remember I showed that video. It was last week or the week before, but you're right. It's this dude. You got to see that video, Will, if you haven't seen it. She's like 6'3", or he's like 6'3", 6'4", 340 pounds, totally fat. And he's like, yeah, they wouldn't let me in. I don't know why. It's great, dude. Clown World, excellent, party time. The original theme was attained from Wayne's World. Okay. So we've got the video right here, but OnlyFans star claims she had sex with meta workers to resolve Instagram ban. Now, to give you guys some background on this one right here, this is the same one that said she slept with 30 guys in, I think it was 50 guys in one night. Okay? That's her.
She's for the streets.
Yeah, she is for the streets. Now, her argument is that it was porn and she was paid to do it, so therefore she shouldn't be held accountable. Then they directly asked her afterwards, well, hold on. If that's porn and you did 50 dudes in one night, what's your body count? And she's like, I don't know, I lost count. And she's like, you don't think, and they were like, you don't think that's a problem? And all this guy does right here, if this is the podcast I'm thinking about, this guy he's a former pimp and he just brings on whores. I mean, look how they're dressed, like that's all he does. Okay.
So I've gotten my Instagram taken down like 3 or 4 times. And the first time that I got my Instagram down, or that I got it shut down, one of my friends, he works at Instagram. He's a guy friend. And so I started sleeping with him to have him get my Instagram back. And
That's fair.
Yeah. And he did, which was really nice of him.
On a scandalous episode of the No Jumper podcast, an OnlyFans creator who was blocked on Instagram claims she slept with men employees to get her account restored. In the shocking interview, OnlyFans star Kitty Lixo alleges all you have to do is have someone really, really like you. Her ban comes after Instagram updated its terms of use, prohibited users from disseminating pornographic material. Much to the ire of content creators like Lixo, who get by on promoting their NSFW OnlyFans. NSFW, do you know what that stands for? Will? Did I lose Will? I guess he's muted. I don't know what that stands for. Let's see here. Get back. NSFW OnlyFans content on other social media like Instagram. Okay.
NSFW, not safe for work.
Well, I mean, you know what? I mean, are you surprised, guys? I mean, seriously, are we really surprised? Let's see here. We got 2 more. We got this. No, he wasn't. He was a weedy little kid. I think it was the girl's fault. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like there's not a such thing as like, women child molesters. Okay. Right. I can't say that, can I? Gromesters. Sorry, Instagram, or sorry, YouTube.
Grapers.
Grapers. All right. Hi, Tree Shadow. Hi, TJ Ma'am. Ma'am is a sign of respect. And TJ knows that, Tree Frog. I know. Okay. All right. So let's get to, he's got 2 more he dropped in here. Where'd you put those, bro? You got trans woman denied. Oh, yeah. Watch this video real quick. I did this I showed this last week. Let's see if they got a picture of him. I mean, look at this dude. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. I know it's funny, and I know it's wrong to laugh, but I don't care because they don't give a shit about our feelings. Look at this dude.
Oh, I saw this.
Look at this. Okay, so here's, we don't have to read the story, but look, just look at this. Okay, this guy goes to Body Works. It is a woman's only tanning salon and fitness. Okay, some moron signs him up. Okay, and allows him to come and do one workout. After he did one workout, he goes back to do another workout. Now, I'll get to the point of the story in just a second. Okay, let's just bear through this. All right. The day he comes back, which I'm sure was the very next day. All right. Because the news article made him sound like a victim. Okay, he's not a victim. He's a pervert. Okay. Made him sound like he wants to lose weight. 1. Okay, and listen to this very carefully. Your physique is 60 to 70% of your diet. That dude's 315, 320 pounds. Okay. He would have to lose somewhere in the neighborhood of like, oh, I don't know, he's 6'3", probably 50 pounds before he would be healthy enough to even go to the gym. And I'm not a nutritionist or a professional trainer. This is just what I've learned. So it might be wrong further than that. So number one, that's total bullshit. Okay. Number two, that's a dude with a dick. Okay. He's going to the gym to check out chicks and go in their locker room. Go ahead. I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong. What the fuck does that fat motherfucker right there, pervert motherfucker, have to do with going to a gym to get healthy? And the video's not on here, I don't think. I don't see it anywhere. But I'm serious. The only line he says is like, and he's standing just like that. They make you watch him like walk for like, 30 feet. Because if he walked any further, he'd probably die. But like they make you watch him walk around, right?
I'm trying not to take that too personal. I'm like 400 pounds.
You told me that before.
Asshole. Is it me, or does this fake woman look like the son Chris from Family Guy?
Oh shit! Just give him blonde hair, right? No glasses. No glasses though. Blonde hair, no glasses, and a hat. Okay.
Yeah,
so
he's looking for the old man with the walker.
He is looking for the old man for the walker. So, all right. So he comes up to the camera and he just goes, "Yeah, they wouldn't let me in, and I just wanted to work out. I just want to." And he got this real deep voice, and he's like, "I don't understand," and that's all. That's all they did. That was the thing. And then they went on for another 45 seconds and did that shit. So yeah, okay. And it's just like the dude, the swimmer guy. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
swimmer
bullshit
dude.
too.
Okay, like that dude, full frontal in front of our women's professional swimmers in the Olympics. We as Americans allowed a dude to go in there and flash all of our girls. Because remember, those girls are like what, 18, right? They're 18 and up, right? So these are probably 18-year-old girls going up. So they're adults. But dude, those girls got flashed, and everyone just looked at him and said, "Well, he's expressing himself, or she's expressing herself. That's a real woman." He's had no surgeries, none. He doesn't have boobs, no shaving of the freaking Adam's apple, nothing. Okay? He's just a dude wearing a chick's swimsuit. And he was ranked 400 and something, by the way. 400. I did a story on it last week. He was ranked 400.
He was ranked 432 when he was the man.
When he was with the men. He's still a man. But when he was with the men, he sucked. If you're not in the top 100, nobody gives a fuck about you. No one. You're not even talked to. No one gives a shit. Okay? Like, you suck if you're 432. He's dominating almost all the women. I was surprised because, imagine how much of a badass that chick is, though, the one that tied him. Think about it. You know what I mean? She must have been a total badass, bro. All right, we're so.
And the girl that came out and spoke out against him, they tied.
They tied. Yeah.
They gave the trophy. Said, "Well, you can hold it and get your picture taken with it, but it goes home with Leah." Because
because
photo ops, we have to virtue signal how woke we are, and that we really think that this dude in a one-piece ladies bathing suit is a lady. No, she's a bitch, but she's no woman.
Right. TJ, I'll say this. Biologically, it'd still be a male. Okay. God, whatever. Okay. But if a dude has the true, honest to God want, need, desire to be a woman, and he cuts his dick off and has reversal surgery and everything, look, the guy's taking the effort. I get that. Okay. But the only problem I would have with that is if someone were forcing other guys to have sex with him, and if that person came up to me and his name was Adam and he wanted me to call him Susie, I'd call him Susie because he cut his dick off. That's some dedication. Okay.
But they still shouldn't be competing in women's sports.
And I doubt, and honestly, 99% of transgenders don't want anything to do with this shit. The only ones that we see like the Dylan bullshit are the narcissists. That's it. Those are the only ones we see doing this, are the ones that want attention. Yeah, look, I like what True Goblin said. I want to see proof that dude's got a dick, right?
Well, because like when you get arrested in California and you're going to do prison time, they ask you what you identify as, which is why the women's prisons are full of pregnant inmates.
Yes, yes.
When they go to check in, there should be like 3 guards, 2 to hold the guy down and another one to snip his junk off. Be okay, now you're a woman. Look, your period.
Well, I had a pretty good answer for this, and it goes along with what you just said. Whenever I was asked that question about what we should do whenever a guy, like for instance, the psychopath that plays Flash, the one that beat a woman in a store on camera, yeah, that guy, the one that held a family hostage with a gun in your belt, yeah, motherfucker, we know what you did. And Hollywood doesn't give a shit because you sell tickets to stupid people that watch those movies that don't know anything about comics. But hey, that's my opinion. Hot take, but here's the deal. If let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're convicted of a crime and you say, I'm a woman. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to put you in a program to turn you into a woman. We'll have the best medical care for you. We will literally have the best plastic surgeons, the best doctors. We'll give you an inverted penis for a vagina. We'll give you boobs. We'll put the highlights in your cheeks and everything. But you got to go through it to be in the women's prison. There you go. That solves that problem.
You have to go through it first.
Yep. Yeah,
and since you didn't go through it,
you'll serve the time. But we'll have like a special medical unit, okay, for all the dudes that want to be women when they go to prison. That solves that problem. Done. And guess what? We get to fulfill your fantasy and make you into a woman. Everyone will slow clap for you. You're so brave. Oh my God. You're so brave. Okay? I'm so sick of this shit, dude. I'm so tired of this.
And if not, you get to go in the men's prison to know what a woman feels like.
Yeah, to know what a woman feels like. Yeah, no shit, dude. Let's see, True. You can't cut the whole D off. They leave an inch plus the root. Well, okay. From the surgery, because I actually sat through and watched the surgery just so that I could say that I've watched the surgery. I mean, dude, Tree Goblin, they really don't know what to do yet. Now, for the trans guys that get their balls cut off, they actually have, I wouldn't say perfected, but they have made it a lot easier for men to get their balls removed so they look more feminine and they lose the testosterone from their bodies. They still have their dingle so they can pee, but a lot of them can't get erections afterwards. So, you know, it's a totally different lifestyle, man. Cheer coach has sex with her daughter. Stop it, Trent! Dude, you keep getting me on a tangent, man. They get twitchy morning glory nub hard-ons. Oh my God, that is so fucked up. Dude.
Hung like a barfly.
Dude. Oh my God. That is just wrong. Okay. This is for everyone, but young ladies, I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this very well. Okay? Because this is for you, really.
So black girls tend to hit puberty earlier than white girls. It's a reliable finding. And then fatherless girls tend to hit puberty earlier than girls with fathers. And the difference there is about a year. And no one knows why. It's a very complicated problem. And what that means is, so imagine that you're a black girl without a father. Now you're going to hit puberty, say around the age of 9 or 10, something like that. And that might mean that by the time you're 11, you look 17. Now, there's 2 consequences of that. One is you're a lot more physically intimidating if you get upset. And number 2, you're a lot more likely to be held to a high standard of behavior. Like imagine an 11-year-old who looks 9 compared to an 11-year-old who looks 17. Like at first glance, who are you going to demand more of and also be more intimidated by the way?
Yeah. and we had those. We had women, black women, white girls that were just taller, bigger. I mean, we had girls that had size D boobs by the 8th grade. Okay, seriously, like for real. And when you look at the amount of single fathers or single mother homes without the father, it does make a lot more sense. It would also make more sense because a lot of black women become pregnant younger than most Anglo-Saxon, Asian, Mexican, whatever. So it's something to think about. And because I always tell all the women that I talk to the same exact thing: protect your chastity. Okay, seriously. Like, there's nothing wrong with waiting to have sex. There's nothing wrong with using protection. There's nothing wrong. Quincy, dude, Quincy, go to my email right now. This is my ADHD. Go into my information tab right now. Go to my email. Email me your info, and I'm gonna call you after the podcast. Seriously, I got shit I gotta tell you. Okay, for real. Do it right now. Don't think. Just do it right now. Right now. This second. If you're not doing it this second, do it right now. I got shit I got to tell you. All right. So, like the we have forgotten how to protect the chastity and the innocence of our daughters. We have. Okay. And we have forgotten how to embrace the masculinity and the intestinal fortitude of our sons.
I heard you sniffing. I thought you were going to talk about cocaine.
Oh, no, not yet. That's later.
Okay.
Men that get the operation have anger issues. I bet, dude, when you don't look and see your dick. Yeah. Since they can release like a man. Yeah. I mean, a lot of men that get ED, like severe versions of ED, they self-delete. There's a reason why. I heard it from someone who transitioned about the morning. Ooh, dude, I wonder if it hurts, Goblin. You think it hurts? Maybe for the first year. Size D cups. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no shit. There was like 3 chicks, right? It was 3. And one of them she was damn near 6 foot in the 8th grade, man. Okay. She was a young black girl, obviously. Then we had another girl. She was white. She was in my grade. So by the 8th grade, she was probably about close. She was about 5'8", tall. Both of them were basketball, volleyball players. She had double D's or single D's, whatever it is. And then there was a white girl that was a cheerleader.
She only had one. It was a D in the middle.
And the white girl though, like everybody wanted her, dude. It was so bad. Her name was Claire, man. No, excuse me, Jamie. Claire was the skinny cheerleader. Jamie was the cheerleader that got kicked off the cheer squad because she was having sex in the 8th grade. It was just sad, dude. Puberty in women is weight related. Is it weight related? I didn't know that. Dude, yeah. Can't wait, Quincy. We got some shit to talk about, bro. I was 5'11", 11 years old. See, look, right there. Boom. Look. See? It happens. It's real shit. Okay? Like, no joke. It happens. And remember, women go through their growth spurt at 11, and men go through their growth spurt at 13. So there's always going to be that difference, I know, dude. I'm telling you guys, TJ's a badass, okay? She's like one of the old school original feminists, all right? Not the equity bullshit. She was the ones that was just like, look, we want to be treated equal. That's TJ. TJ's the British chick that would get on the podcast of like at whatever, okay? And tell all the other whores to shut the fuck up. That's TJ. Seriously. She would make them all look stupid. Dumb. Like, not just dumb. They'd probably start crying because of TJ. Thank you, TJ. Seriously. 8th grade? What age? 13. You're 12 when you go into the 8th grade. You're 13 when you get out of the 8th grade. Unless you skip a grade, obviously.
I started a year early.
You started early? Yeah. Well, is the school system the same in Brit though, TJ? Is 8th grade about 12, 13? Or I mean, because I know some countries do the years different, but in America, 8th grade is 11 years old is 6th grade, or no, the beginning of the 7th grade. That's 11. So Quentin, let's see here. I've always seen Tran on Twitter. Like most of them have this insane look in their eyes. They look like they're half shark stares. Yeah, dude, I've noticed that too, man. Have you noticed that, Will? Like a lot of the ones that are on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat or whatever, the ones that are famous, the trannies that are famous, they're like narcissistic psychopaths, just like Dylan. You know, because I mean, I bet you, and you know, Timcast has a really good theory on this. I'm not completely sold on it, but this is a good theory. What if Dylan started the whole thing just for fame, right? These are my hiking heels, and this is my day 35 of being a woman. Okay, what if he started all of it just for likes, and then he had to up it, and then he
Of course he did.
and then he upped it, and now he's so far down the hole that he can't go back. Like he's stuck. He's screwed.
What gets me is when he turns around and buys a box of tampons, does a post, opens it up, and he's going, ooh, where does this go? It goes the same place your boyfriend's dick goes. Okay? The hell is wrong with you? And then the tampon company hires him and gives him a sponsorship. And then a makeup company does. He did this for cash money.
I mean, did you see the video of him? Have any of you guys seen the video? Dredd, I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. There's a Price is Right, because that's where his fame actually started. I think it's 2019, 2018. He was on The Price is Right as like a gay man, okay? And he does this like super ultimate cringy, like 30-second, 45-second celebration for winning $10,000. That's what started Dylan down this path. Okay,
Yeah.
and I can't find
he
it.
acted like a total torch, you know,
Yeah,
a
it was-
flame.
Yeah, I can't, and I can't find. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, dude, I'm a firm believer. AOC is because you know she's dating a white dude, right? AOC likes to be tied up, ball gagged, blindfolded, and destroyed in the bedroom. That woman.
Well, that's how she runs her seat in Congress.
Yeah,
the same
like,
way.
Yeah, I guarantee when she goes home, she puts on a French maid outfit, high heels, stilettos, whatever, and her man destroys her. She probably has to even be spit on. I bet he spits in her mouth. He probably slaps her, chokes her, everything. Okay, like seriously, dude. Like that's
on her.
Yeah, yeah, dude, all of it, man. She probably opens up her mouth for golden showers and shit. It wouldn't surprise me. All right. So let's see here. We got. Oh yeah, woke hoes, baby. This is great, dude. This is really good. I'm really starting to love the Bring Whores On podcast, you know, and just make fun of them for 3 hours.
Did you see? I started watching clips of that girl Pearl, just Pearly Things.
Yeah. I've actually watched some of her shows, dude. She's based as fuck. I like Pearl. I really do. Yeah, I like her a lot.
She's really good.
Yeah.
And from watching that, I started seeing clips of the Whatever podcast.
Yep. That's what we did earlier. We showed the Whatever clip. Yeah.
The Whatever clip with where the Christian guy goes.
Wait, you missed it. Rewind back to like the third story on the news. That was the third story on the news.
Today.
Yeah.
With the comment from Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah. Her name's Kiko. His name is Chase. He's a Christian. She's Kiko. Okay. And Kiko is an ugly whore from OnlyFans. And here's another thing. I forgot to add this. Okay. You know, we know the rule of a 5 chick can pull a 9 guy. Okay. But dude, when you're looking at the women that are on these panels, they're not that hot. Okay. They're like, and remember, this is after like 3 hours of professional makeup. Remember that on these Whatever podcasts.
Yeah. The best line Brian had was, okay, who wants to remove their makeup? And he puts makeup removers in front of them.
Thank you.
And they all shut up.
They all shut the fuck up. Okay. Because they're not attractive women. They're just loose women that go online and do things to have people pay them money for, or they have people pay them money to do things sexually. All right. And they're not attractive women.
And that just shows how stupid people are.
I think it's desperation more than this. I'm not saying stupidity doesn't factor in. I'm saying desperation. Because remember, dude, 80% of men right now, they're fucked. Dude, because it's opposite, okay? 80% of women are fucking the same 20% of dudes, and 80% of dudes are getting swiped left on. Ever since the dating apps and Instagram became a thing, because Instagram's the biggest dating app in the world. So it acts as the bottleneck. The dating apps are the filters. So ever since that became a thing, 80% of dudes were just regular guys. Okay.
Yeah, because all women think they're a 10, but they think all guys are like a 2.
Or 2, yeah. And
unless that guy happens to be pulling down like 6 figures a week.
Yeah, because it's the only 2 factors they really give a shit about is how tall he is and how much money he makes. And they really only give a fuck about how much money he makes. That's really it. But here's something else, ladies. None of you are 10s. There's not a single woman in the entire world that is a 10 because 10 means perfect. Now, I'll flip that. There's no guy that's a 10 either. Okay? If you reach a point in your life where you're a 9, you have reached an amazing level. All right? Most of you are 3s pretending to be 10s, generally speaking. All right? Most of these OnlyFans models are so ugly, dude. Anyways, okay. So this is Myron. I'll get to you guys' comments in just a second. This is Myron. I'm really starting to really like Myron, dude. And man, he's so base, bro.
You were gonna get with a guy, and you guys were engaged, etc. And you find out that at the bachelor party, he maybe sucked another dude off. Would you call off the wedding?
No, I would.
No, of course not. Because his past matters.
Money.
And would he like to use the same one?
Okay, so you would be okay with him doing that?
Sure, if that's what he wants. Yeah, if that's what tickled his little pickle. Perfect.
All right, so you would be okay with marrying a man that plays for the other team then?
Does he also play for my team? Like, can he?
Sometimes. I guess sometimes.
On Tuesdays.
Okay, cool.
So you would be okay with that? Well, that would be a train in that case.
Choo-choo.
It'd be 2 dudes.
Choo-choo.
Let's say you were.
Dude, she's so full of shit though. Like her face, dude, she just straight up lied. Like, I mean, like that was a complete lie. No woman who is heterosexual, okay, unless it's like a part of the sexual lifestyle that both partners make, which is a lifestyle. Okay, there are people that as a couple or whatever, they do those kinds of things. But no heterosexual woman is going to be with the guy that's out there laying pipe or getting pipe from dudes. Okay, it doesn't happen. I mean, look,
I think she would marry him, and then a year later would divorce him just to pull that money, unless there was a contract.
Dude, did you see what Super Spurg said?
He's shit in her mouth. Yeah. For money, she'd do it, I'm sure.
No. He's talking about AOC, dude. He's talking about AOC.
kind of like the shit she talks when she says,
"Yeah, dude."
Legal asylees haven't committed a crime. Yeah, it's Section 304.
Section 304. Yeah, 2 girls in a cup, bro. 2 girls in a cup. She has sexualized horror sex that Clive Barker said. The metal chains and shit. I don't wear makeup as a rule, but then I don't think I'm a 10. Yeah, and look, not every woman wears makeup. I know a lot of women that don't wear makeup, okay? Because guess what? They don't fucking have to. And they know they don't have to. The only time they ever put makeup on is like special occasions, like if they're going to a wedding or, like if it's like an anniversary or some shit. You know what I mean? Like when it's needed. Now, I know some women, the only thing they wear is lipstick. That's it. Like lipstick is it. And it's not like the lush red or whatever. It's like, kind of light, kind of giving their lips a little highlight. That's it, man. That's all they do, I don't believe in false advertising. Thank you. They tried to compare on that. I don't know if you saw that episode, but in the Whatever podcast, they tried to compare him having a beard to a woman wearing makeup. No shit. Not even making it up. They're like, well, you have a beard. Isn't that like, like fake? And he's like, that's my hair. Like, that's my hair. That's my face. What the fuck? So
And he was nice. He said nothing about her mustache.
no, he didn't, dude. No, he didn't. Because dude, I don't know if anybody saw this, but Kiko's got a little. I don't know if you saw that, but you could definitely tell that she does that whole upper lip thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a bodyguard, okay, for a while, and I used to watch the chicks get makeup, and man, that's a thing. That's a real thing. Okay, they gotta.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're a straight up 3, Kiko. All right, I know, Joseph. That was great, dude. Joseph, I'm gonna get to the Dylan thing. He found the Dylan link, dude. Okay, the price is right. He found it. Thank you, Dredd. Dude, Dredd's awesome, by the way. Dredd's badass. I know, dude. On Tuesday's comment was great. Fresh just popped that in. He's like, on Tuesdays. All right, her face totally gave it away, dude. Dude, there's no way you're not kissing a dude that sucks another dude's dick. I don't give a fuck what you say. All right, unless you're just a totally freaky couple, which I know they exist, but you're talking about the exception of the rule, not the rule. Is that Cash Me Outside chick? No, that's not the Cash Me Outside chick, but she did music, and I think she got into porn after that, and then I think she got into drugs.
Of course she did. We all knew what she was going to do after
we
high
all knew
school.
what she was going to do. You know what? I bet you if she hadn't gotten into drugs first, she probably would have done OnlyFans. Queening chairs are surprisingly popular. Queening chairs? What's queening chairs? You know what that term means? I don't know what that means. How shrooming is the beard, though? Yeah, I mean, or how groomed is the beard? Oh no, it's what's his name is from whatever. So what's that guy's name? Brian,
yeah.
Brian on whatever. Dude, he's got a pretty trim little beard, but they were saying that his beard was like them wearing makeup.
No.
All right. I love makeup and I wear it every time I'm outside, even for school. No. That's not what we're saying. Okay. That's not what we're saying. Look, I doubt quite seriously that you walk around telling everybody that you're a perfect 10, Becca. Okay. And look, if women want to wear makeup, they can wear makeup. What I'm saying is those women have to spend 3 hours from a professional to put on makeup to even be able to come on that podcast. If you ever notice, you'll notice these women, Becca, you'll see them, and you'll see them outside. They're different than you, okay? They don't move their face that much. They don't touch their face. They've trained themselves to not touch their face. They don't touch their hair. They don't let their boyfriend kiss them. They don't let their boyfriend touch their hair. They don't let their boyfriend touch their face because this is all that matters. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Seriously. If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup.
This will give you a flashback. The original Clerks movie.
Yeah.
Remember the conversation? And then she actually told him how many dudes she blew. Well, that's not sex. Well, I mean, not after the Clinton thing.
No. Don't look up queening.
Oh, my God.
I have to look it up now. Dude, queening chairs are surprisingly popular. Oh my God, dude.
Is that when you turn a bar stool upside down for 4 people to have a seat?
Oh my God.
No. Are you? Is that really a thing? Do they really do that?
That's a joke.
No.
Why going to a gay bar? Why are the stools upside down? Oh, because that way we can sit 12 people at a table.
Yeah, see, that's not what I'm talking. I told you, some women only wear lipstick. I know women that'll wear like mascara, lipstick. That's it. Maybe a little bit of blush. That's it. Or base, whatever it's called. That's it. That's all they wear. Dude, I'm not talking about that. You got to go check out the Becca. Go check out the whatever clip. Go look at those women. Look at how and what's even worse, they'll bring on the professional like anime sex stars, the ones that like sleep with men dressed up as anime characters, and like they don't even look human anymore because they're so plastic. And these women are young. They're like 21, 24, 25. Okay, seriously. All right. They put on cake makeup.
Yes, the Sammy Faye Baker kit.
Yeah. It's not even natural. I always compare it to the China doll. That's what I always compare it to. The China doll look.
The China doll look is airbrushed makeup.
Is it?
Yeah. They airbrush makeup on.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, here we go. I got it right here. Let's do this. Now, okay, for those of you that have not seen this, I haven't seen this yet. Remember, one, that's Drew Carey. Look at how horrible he looks. I miss old Drew Carey, dude. Seriously, I miss old Drew Carey. All right, I'm popping it up right now. Okay, so this is Dylan before transition. Whoops, wrong one. Damn it. This is Dylan before transition. I put my email up there. What's going on? Stop that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is Dylan before transition, and that's Jim Carrey or Drew Carey. I miss old Drew Carey. All right, here we go. This is 5 minutes and 9 seconds. All right, so we'll have to fast forward, obviously.
Come on down. Who's the next contestant on The Price is Right?
That's Dylan. Look.
Dylan, how you doing?
Oh my God, this is the best day of my life.
Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Hey, George, how about a prize that everybody can get on? Listen.
$1.
$1. Actual retail price is $2,040. Dylan.
I mean,
Dylan, how you doing? Right over here. Just say arm's length away from me. Yeah, good. How you doing? So
say
I was
arm's
talking
length
to you
away.
earlier, but tell the audience what you do.
I am a yoga instructor and I do musical theater.
Well, thanks for bringing the
Okay,
energy,
Dr.
Dylan.
Thank you.
We have something pretty cool for you behind the door here. What do we got, George?
We're going to entertain you with a whole new game room.
All right, so here is here.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
great. A pool table for him to get railed on.
$5.99. It's pretty fancy. It is. Yes! You got it! Dylan's a winner! Dylan, nice job, man. Look at that. We're going to spin the wheel right after this. Don't go away, folks.
Oh my God.
Notice he runs in and grabs balls right away.
Okay, he goes from here, and it is about a minute. Yeah, it's about a minute long. Because it started right here.
Doing the Pee Wee Herman.
3:49. He stops doing it at, and they just keep going. 4:37-ish, 4:38. Wow. No. Okay.
Who do you want to say hi to?
big thank you to my music.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough of that. I mean, okay, all right. There's two sides people are taking right now. Okay, there's the side that thinks Dylan's just a total fucking narcissist. This is all an act, and he's the biggest troll in the world. And then there's the people that really do believe that he's gay, really do believe that he's trans, but that he's also a narcissist and everything. I don't care which one of them it is. I think the guy's a psychopath. Either way. Like, I have a prediction. In the next, I don't know, lifetime of Dylan, we're going to hear a story of him either getting brutally assaulted and or killed, or he is going to brutally assault and or kill someone. Seriously.
Well, let's hope the first doesn't happen, because you know what that'll get spun into.
Oh, yeah. I wish no violence on anyone. I'm just saying, I'm predicting that. Because, dude, I guarantee you behind the scenes, that dude right there has got some dark shit. That's the guy that goes home, locks the door, and there's like a dude down in the basement tied up against the wall that he's been torturing for 5 years. That's Dylan. Okay?
He
That's
walks in
that.
his front door and yells, "Bring out the gimp."
Bring out the gimp. All right. So I hate girls with those nose rings in the middle like a bull. Yeah. When did that become attractive?
It's never been attractive. The side is, one side or the other is fine. Now they've got him on both sides in the middle, and I'm like,
they do that cringe Ahegio girl. What's the Ahegio girl? Never heard that. Face. Ahegio girl face. Okay.
you want to take a 9-volt battery and put it up to both sides of their nose ring.
Septum piercing. Septum. That's this, right? That's the
Yep.
Okay. I thought that was something else. Yeah, dude. What the fuck is right, man? Why? I don't know. I don't know.
It's
why.
the Gen Xers like me. We got tattoos to piss off our our parents.
Yeah. That
Right?
was a big thing I was going up.
And now, tattoos are still a big thing, but
I do know what that is. The skull's bridle. I'm not going to say it out loud. I do know what that is. That's funny. Go ahead, dude. Sorry. Please go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what the Scold's Bridal is now. So
I'm not going to say it out loud. You got to look it up. All right. You got to look it up. All right.
okay,
God damn it, Tree Frog.
I'm getting my other phone so I can look that up. What the hell?
Goblin. God damn it, Goblin. Oh man, dude. He grabs the balls, thinking, "Can I put this up my ass?" Have you guys ever seen the World War II story about the guy that had to go get X-rayed and there was a 60 Mike mortar up his ass? Did you guys ever see that? Just go look up real quick on the internet, and there's an actual X-ray picture of a guy. I'm not talking about just the fucking tip, okay? There is a live mortar round all the way up his ass, fin and all. They had to surgically remove it. True story. Stop filming. I know, dude. Why didn't they stop filming? Why didn't they stop filming whenever he was doing the ridiculous dance? He's gonna be president. Well, he's already been in the White House, right? He had a Drew Barrymore on her knees, like, "I'm so sorry for you." Fucking Drew Barrymore. God damn it. Dylan knows what a queening chair is. Yeah, I'm sure he does. If it is what he said earlier. Iago is an anime. Oh, okay. Is that the one where she's all like with the big eyes and everything? By Hipster, they created that shit. Iago face TS from Japanese actress facial expressions when she. Oh, that's the. Okay. I got you. That's hentai, right? Right? I control feminism into where. I know what you're talking about. Well, dude, they're walking around naked, right? I mean, in Mardi Gras, they have a whole section in New Orleans where they're just fucking each other in the street, and no one does anything. So I mean, yeah. So Many Girl has been doing the ego face and has become. No, is that the one with the tongue where they're like? I saw that, like where they're, because they even do that on like some of their pictures on the dating sites, right? Where they're like sticking their tongue out and everything. It's all good. Yeah, hentai. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. We're like
Oh my God.
You looked it up, didn't you?
I looked up both of them.
Were you right about the? I still haven't looked up the stool one. So
I was wrong about the queening chair. That was just a joke.
He's not. It's not hentai. It's real porn from. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
So
yeah, dude, Tree Goblin's, dude. It's hard for me because I know what he said, and now he knows what it is too. So we're both just trying to hold ourselves, dude. Can you imagine, like he said, convincing feminists to do that? The bridal. Think about that. Like, because I mean, empowerment, right?
No, they want equal rights. Well, if some dude around me at the bar isn't shutting up, I'm gonna punch him in the face. After I finish a bottle of whiskey. And this is the same thing. It's like you talk too much here. But the queening chair.
I see. I don't know what it is. Don't ruin it for me. Don't. I want to look it up when we're done. So
oh my God. Click on the Amazon link when it comes up. That's all I'm saying. Because for $300, you too can have a queening chair.
Wait, is that the one that's like?
No, I'm not telling you now because you said.
Okay.
But it's not.
Okay, because that was in that movie, right? With Brad Pitt and what's his name? They invented one.
This is life of.
Did I do this? Yeah. Okay. All right. And the title of this is just.
This is life affirming and life saving healthcare.
No, it's not.
Now, I want you guys to focus on that. Noticing a theme for today, by the way? All right. Transition treatment for kids. They're not even saying it's for young adults anymore. They're just saying kids. This is Satanism. I'm sorry. That's all this is. It's just flat out evil Satanism.
When our children tell us who they are, it is our job as grown-ups to listen and to believe them.
So many lawsuits. Look at that face. Look at that face.
That's what it means to be a good parent.
Oh my God. You know what would have been great right there? Let's go into a dream world. Okay. I'll tell you the moment. Let's see. Okay. So right here, I'll tell you when.
That's what it means to be a good parent.
Right there. Right when she finishes the tea in dream world, her head just explodes.
Oh, if only.
and there's just brains and bone fragments sticking out of their heads, you know? And everyone's just like, for like 3 seconds before everybody just starts screaming.
What the f is wrong with you?
So
exactly.
Remember, these are the people that are making laws. These are the people that are passing things. These are the people that are making it able for it to happen in the schools. Don't forget that. There are several states that have passed a law, California included, where the teachers do not have to tell the parents when their children come there and want to address themselves as a different sex or as a different name. They are not legally bound by the state law to tell the parents. Those are those people. Okay? Just letting you know. I had to order the face shit. I did see the whole big gimmick with the chick sticking their tongue out. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like, you know, I'm having great sex or something or whatever. 4chan trolled feminists into free bleeding. Free bleeding. Is that what? I don't know. Oh, is that where they don't wear tampons? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. The whole free bleeding thing. Nuke it. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree, dude. Yep. Mm-hmm. She just misgendered me. Minnesota is where Ilhan Omar is congresswoman. Yeah, I know, dude. But, you know, I mean, incest and everything is fine. It's perfectly fine. Yep. It's perfectly fine. There's no problem with it.
Hey, step bro.
What's up?
I said,
oh yeah. Hey, step bro. Yeah. They are also the ones who are going to get their arses sued. Yeah, dude, I just said that, right? Like, there is going to be so many lawsuits in, like, I don't know, starting probably 5 to 10 years from now, TJ. Okay, because it's everywhere here. Okay. Remember the 1970, I think it was 1978 when the twins were born, and the kid's dick was accidentally cut off. Okay. And they made him grow up as a girl for his entire life. That was if I'm not mistaken, that's the very first inverted penis ever to be done in history. And both of the twins ended up committing self-deletion. Seriously.
Yep.
Free bleeding, Batman. Tell me, do you bleed? Don't. Oh no, you did not do that line. That is the worst line in any. Well, all of the comic book movies are garbage after, like, the original Hulk in 2001. But hey, what am I going to do? I'm just a.
Hey, I like that movie.
I loved that. That's the only. Okay. The first Captain America. I liked it. I mean, I know it wasn't really Captain America, but it was okay. It wasn't bad.
Oh, you mean the first? You mean the first Captain America?
Yeah, the one. Well, the first new one. There was one in the 80s. I'm talking about the one that came out back in 2000. What was it, 8 or whatever?
Oh, so Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah, the first Avenger. Yeah, that one was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
Because there were 2 prior Captain America movies, made for TV movies, and an actual Captain America series.
I never saw the series. I saw the one movie with the guy with the horrible Captain America costume that was made out of the sex latex. That one was just bad.
Yeah. Red Brown.
Red Brown. Yeah. That one was the first Iron Man movie was okay. Okay. So that's 3. And the first Spider-Man was okay. So I like the first Hulk. I like the first Spider-Man. And I like the first Iron Man. Okay. And the first Captain America. I hated when he got the gun, you know, and he's walking through with the shooting and everything. I hated that. But, you know, it wasn't bad. I love the way that they did the detail on the Red Skull. The whole Bucky thing, I was like, you motherfuckers. I hated the way they did Bucky, though. That pissed me off, man. Because, you know, for the first, like, when Wolverine was still kind of new, for the first, like, 10, 15 years of Wolverine, there was a comic theory that a lot of the comic guys had that Wolverine was actually Bucky. A lot of people don't know that. All right. And because, you know, Bucky disappeared after the end of Captain America. No one ever saw him again. So the going theory is that he was, you know, somehow, some way turned to Wolverine. It wasn't a great theory, but it was just a cool storyline. So we never saw a continuation of Bucky until that stupid Captain America spinoff, you know, with the Winter Soldier. So, like, I just always thought that was stupid. I mean, because Winter Soldier is basically just a version of Nomad. And no one's ever going to know who Nomad is because we have Winter Soldier. You know who he is. He had his own comic book, but no one's going to know who Nomad is because Winter Soldier exists. They're never going to do it. So it's like, you know, all right, well, you know, our history means nothing to these people. That was filmed in my city. Was it? Which one? The Captain America movie? Oh, that's right, because it was in Britain, wasn't it? No shit. I forgot about that. All right, so, okay. So this is Charlie Kirk. Apparently we lacked Charlie Kirk last week, so I found another good Charlie Kirk clip. So we got Charlie Kirk. We're almost done, guys. We're almost out of here. By the way, great show today. Thank you guys for all the comments. And remember, guys, I put this in my information. If you guys have any ideas or want questions or want to ask me questions or want me to say something in another show, dude, my email is in my drop down of every single episode. So please feel free to send me, you know, whatever, and I'll try to do it.
I was wondering if you could talk about where you draw the line with free speech, hate speech, and slander.
It's a terrific question. My position is that even hate speech should be completely and totally allowed in our country.
Thank you.
The most disgusting speech should absolutely be protected. And it's not a viewpoint that is held by the left. The ACLU used to hold this viewpoint. The American Civil Liberties Union.
Did he just say the ACLU?
So that legitimate Nazis marched through downtown Skokie. You remember this? Back in the 80s and 90s. Now, why would the ACLU do this? Because they said as soon as you use the word hate, that is a very subjective term. It is in the implementation of whomever has the power. So here's my belief. The more speech, the better. As soon as you shut up hate speech, those people only get more powerful. And this is the unintended consequence of censorship. You give more credence to the silenced person the moment you shut them up, because then they can play the victim and they say, they're trying to shut me up because I have something that everyone else wants and I'm a threat to them. No, you're not. You're just a fool. And those people have too much power.
Yep. Oh, totally. 100%. I agree with them 100%. Like, you know, my big thing was always the neo-Nazis. You know, obviously I shaved my head. I've been shaving my head since I was 19. Like, I've always hated neo-Nazis. I grew up in the South, and racism was always a really big thing with me, you know. And I grew up in a black town, you know, and I hated the fact that they were able to just walk around in packs because they could. They could walk around in packs, and they would do. I grew up with them sitting on the backs of trucks, okay, with their Southern flag, with a freaking microphone screaming their racial slurs. I grew up with that shit, okay? So, and my father told me once when I asked him why they were allowed to do that, you know, he said, son, we have freedom of speech in this country, and we can no more stop them from talking than anyone else can stop us from talking. And then he leaned down real close to me and he was like, that doesn't mean that they don't sound like an idiot. You know, I mean, so it's like, look, you know, we allow a lot of things to happen here, but you know, if you make hate speech a law, that means anyone that's offended by anything can shut down whatever the fuck they want. And that's what it turns into. That's what Canada didn't understand. Jordan Peterson tried to warn them. He tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen to him. Article, what was it? C-16?
Yeah, and now they're busy stripping his medical license away.
Yeah, because that's going to do anything. Idiots. Marvel ruined to change to make Darkstalker with Blade. Yeah, Darkstalker, definitely. Yeah, I mean, the first Blade movie it was okay. It was fun. But that wasn't Blade, you know. I mean, that was Hollywood's version of Blade. But that was Blade the first Marvel movie?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That was pretty good for the first Marvel movie, man. Damn.
Because all the other Marvel movies were made for television. This was the first. Blade opened up in the theaters.
Yeah, and it yeah. It was bloody as fuck too. By the way, a lot of people don't know this. That chick in the opening car scene, she's a porn star. Let's see here. TJ, work in progress. Captain America. Oh, that's So I was right. Captain America. Chance. Let's see here. Marvel ruined the chance to make Dark. Yeah, I know. You're right. You know what they else ruined? The vampire that was Wolverine's enemy when he teamed up with Blade. That would have been badass. But nope. And they destroyed Morbius, man.
Speaking of Wolverine.
No, don't.
Yes, I have to. No, this is a good Wolverine thing.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, as you know, I'm a super comic nerd, and
phone number so I can call you afterwards, bro.
And the Pops have started making the comic book cover things. So it's a big encased, like hard case shrine with a smaller than average pop figure, right? And it's got the cover of the comic book. It's not an actual comic book that's behind them. It's just a piece of cardboard printed and stuck up against the back.
Wow.
So they made one. It was number 6 in the line for Marvel of the Wolverine #1 volume 1 when he's standing on top of his enemies all done and he's all berserkered.
Yeah.
Those things usually go for $20. Somebody slapped a clearance sticker on it. My girlfriend got it for me for $10 yesterday.
What? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I've got like 5 or 6 of them. I got like Brave and the Bold 27, the first appearance of the Justice League. It was like a $40 one. There's 5 mini pops in it. My buddy that I do the Thursday night show with scored me one for half price. I've got Batman 251, the famous Joker cover with the playing card that Neil Adams did.
Yeah,
and like 1 or 2 others. They're wicked cool. They're awesome displays to set up in your trophy room.
I've got I've got some big ones. I've got the Bane, Vengeance of Bane. He's framed right in front of me.
Mhm.
I've got Star Wars #1. It's framed right here to the right of me. I've got a 9.6 Wolverine issue 50. That's Shiva. For those of you guys that don't know anything about Wolverine, Shiva is another character that is completely ruined and will never be. God, oh my God. There's so much they could have done. So much. We'll never know who Silver Surfer is. Adam Warlock. And the fact that he became the most powerful being in the entire world, other than universe, other than the Tribune. Okay, you guys will never know that, ever. You will never know what
Unless
Adam
you read
Warlock
old
is.
comics.
No, which they won't. They'll never read old comics. They'll never read them. The View looks like modern version of Macbeth, which is dude. The View is like totally like oh my god, like horrible. All right, yeah, dude, bro, definitely, man, yeah, definitely. I'm telling you. Quentin, we got to talk, bro. I got some ideas I want to throw at you about what we were talking about. I want to see what you want to do with it. And I talked to a couple guys about it, and I think I've got something cool. We can move forward with it. All right. She doesn't look thick or big boobs, just like a little loved her. Just a little love her. What? What did I miss? What did I miss?
I don't know. I don't get it.
DJ, yeah, you can post whatever you want. I said that earlier. I don't know if you heard me, but yeah. What are we talking? She doesn't look thick or big boobs, just like the little love her. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The new April. Oh yeah, the new April's black.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's short, black, and a lesbian. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it's Hollywood's war against gingers.
You're welcome, TJ. Guys, if you're a moderator on here, you don't have to ask my permission to post anything. As long as it's not going to get me kicked off of YouTube, obviously. But like, dude, post your channels, blow your channels up, talk about your channels. I always post the StreamYard link when I come on, man. You guys can come on and talk, dude. Like, look, I look at it this way. I'm probably never going to be big on YouTube. If I ever do get big, it's probably going to be on Rumble, but that's probably never going to happen. So we should take advantage of the fact that I pretty much say whatever the fuck I want to on YouTube within reason. And I try to find a loophole to be able to say whatever the fuck I can. Okay. So like, this is a platform where everybody can understand that you can say whatever the fuck you want. Because look, just like we said earlier, everyone's going to be offensive. Everyone's going to say something's going to piss someone else off. The difference between the snowflakes and us and most people that watch my podcast is we don't give a fuck. All right? Like, I'm a fuck up. I fuck up every day. I fuck up like 10 times a day. All right? I know this. I don't get butthurt about it. You know, like, I know what my shortcomings are because I can look myself in the mirror and tell myself exactly who the fuck I am. That's the problem with the snowflakes. They don't know who they are. So when we break their little fragile reality, they freaking, oh my God. You know, like the chick in the Starbucks. I mean, dude, Eric, what's up, dude? Grant Morrison run. Let's see here. I got new X-Men comics. I got new X. Ooh, cool, dude. Is it the woke X-Men? I gotta check that out. I don't know anything about that. Okay, kids. Oh, kids. What did he say? Yeah, I know, dude. No, it's not appealing to kids. They're brainwashing the kids, bro. Just popped in. Yes, so many wasted storylines and potential for great moments in the MCU. Dude, like the end fight scene in the Infinity Gauntlet series. Raise your hand if you remember. Raise your hand. Because, dude, watching Captain America, like, just do nothing to Thanos, it wasn't like in the movies, okay? Thanos, at 1% power, he specifically lowers his power because he has the ability to do anything, right? It's not like in the movies, all right? The Infinity Gauntlet gave him the ability to do anything. He was fighting every god in existence on the right at 1% power while he fought the rest of the Marvel universe that he hadn't already wiped out with 1%. No shit. So, like, when we're watching the Infinity Gauntlet series, I'm like, what the fuck is this milk toast, watered down piece of shit on the screen? No. And hell to you, brother. Hell to you. Eric's a comic book artist, guys, so please check out his channel. Eric, post your channel, man. I don't think no. This is Will, bro. He's a comic guy just like us, man. He's good people, bro. Seriously, he's a good guy. You'll like him.
Hello, Eric.
Yeah, he's a good artist, man. TJ, work in progress. I just subscribed. Hell yeah, TJ's cool, dude. TJ's got this really cool video of her dog. It's got like 30,000 hits, man, dude. And it's like this weird statue in the water. Every time I watch it, it creeps me out. I watch it just to get creeped out. This authentic burrito is huge. Dude, Super Spurg. Sometimes you say the creepiest shit. Super Spurg. Hey, Eric. Yeah, I know, right? Burrito. Wink, wink. Thank you. All right, we got with Jonesy. Yes, it covers the whole plate. Wow. That sounds like one of the original. Remember back when Planet Burrito was actually good? When it didn't suck? It wasn't a piece of shit? Yes, when Captain America stood up to Thanos alone in the comic, bad. He didn't have a team around him, and Thanos broke his shield. Yeah, that was the first time his shield got broke. No shit. Yeah. Hulk was there, and guess who else was there? Wolverine. Right there at the end, baby. Yeah. They'll never know that story, though. Never. Let's see here. Bon appetit, Super Spurg. Only.
Yeah, Super Spurg won't gag on that burrito until he gets down to his hand.
Okay, Thick April makes little bots testosterone kicked in. Fudge, I can't type today. It's art on the beach, for fuck's sake. Hey, if that's art, I accept it. It still creeps me the fuck out. All right? I mean, why do you think everybody's watching it? They're not watching it because they think it's art. It's creepy as fuck. It looks like they built this guy, and it's like the color of the water and everything, right? It's just like this looming statue. It's just really cool, dude, but really creepy.
Here's a quote for you.
All right, what we got?
I don't know if it's art or not, but I like it.
Is that Joker from Batman 1?
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's Joker. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of those weird people that if I've seen a movie, I can remember quotes from it. I don't know why. I can't remember where my keys are. I can't remember where I put my wallet sometimes. Okay. I'll lose my phone. But dude, we used to play this game in the core, right? It's a really cool game. You should try playing it with your friends, right? Because we did these 4-hour posts, okay? And let me tell you what, boredom is a real thing, okay? Seriously. So you get 3 hints, and you get to pick a category of the movie. So it's like romantic comedy, action, and you have to be specific. So like if it's a sci-fi, is it sci-fi straight up, sci-fi horror, stuff like that. And all you do is say a line from the movie. That's it. So you have to know the line from the movie. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, you lose. Doesn't matter. But if you know the line from the movie, you can move on. And it's like the first person to get like 6 points or whatever wins, or whatever you want to do. But dude, man, it gets your movie trivia pretty good though. I used to always.
No, there is another.
Huh? There is another what?
No, there is another.
Oh, that's Jedi. Return of the Jedi, number 3. Or no, number 2. That's Empire Strikes Back. That's the scene where he's leaving Dagobah.
Yep.
With the ghost of Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. You want to know one that I always get everybody on the same movie? The
Droid.
The Droid. Yep. And they'd be like, "What the fuck is it?" It's a line from the movie. What? It's a line from the movie. What movie? What, you want a hint? It's in and I'd be like, it's in space. My hit sucked, dude.
Oh, Timmy.
All right, so I know it will probably never happen, but in Marvel Secret Wars 1, when the Hulk held up the mountain and Captain America kept yelling at him to make him mad, another awesome moment. Dude, I haven't thought about that in years. Dude.
That's like issue
epic,
like 6
dude.
or 7.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, you told me there's like 100 of them. What would you say? That's like 6 or 7, right? Yeah. Well, dude, what about the Doomsday comic? Remember the original 7-issue Doomsday comic where the Blue Beetle with no powers like almost dies? Okay? Like, I mean, what happened to that shit? What?
Well,
why do we never get to see that?
They killed him. They killed Ted Kord, Blue Beetle. That was created over way back in the day at Charlton Comics. They got rid of Dan Green, the original Blue Beetle. And now they basically redid the Blue Beetle as Dan Garrett again, but it's like Jaime Ramirez, like this Latino kid, because it's the same thing. He's got the scarab implanted on him.
Yep.
But they just expanded on it where, back when I was a kid, I thought Nova was just one dude called Nova.
Yeah, it was one dude called Nova, but he's not. Yeah, and by the way, they did make a Nova movie. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. They did make a Nova movie, but it's a female. And it didn't, I don't even think it made it to the theaters. But it's like a female. It's not really Nova, but they called it Nova. I don't know if that's supposed to be Nova from the comics, but gender swap again.
Yeah.
So all right, here's Sleepy Joe, guys. This one surprised me. I honestly was not expecting this, and even though I've seen him do a lot of stupid shit.
I'll let y'all judge this one. What is going on here?
What the fuck?
Guys over here. Hey, folks, how are you?
Can you explain that? I'll let y'all judge this.
Guys.
Dementia.
And look. I want to point something out. For all of you, they're going to hate on me, okay? The ones that hate me already, that I get your hate mail. Thank you. Thank you for the hate mail, by the way. I love it. It's very entertaining. I will definitely find a way to shove a watermelon up my ass. I promise. But like, look. I'm not saying that it's a great thing to make fun of him because he's got dementia. Look, that's the leader of the free world. No matter how much you hate America,
Not so free anymore.
Okay, true. That guy right there controls the nukes. That guy right there controls the subs that have the nukes in them.
It's okay. He doesn't remember the codes.
Doesn't remember the codes. Like, okay, we're the laughing stock of the world right now. Hey, TJ, real quick, how does Europe feel about Biden? Tell everyone. Write a little ditty about it. She's in Europe. We are the laughing stock of the world.
Okay, now I don't know if you covered this earlier, but I just heard either late last night or early this morning about a United States warplane being shut down by Russia over the Black Sea. With zero response.
Zero response. She says, well, okay. And here's something else too. Like that was a big one. I agree with that. Going into Ukraine's a big one. Okay. All right. China threatening Taiwan. Okay. China openly declaring war against America. Okay. But we let China have their balloon floating over our country for 5 days. I mean, okay, and I've heard the theory that it possibly wasn't a Chinese balloon and we're just doing that to rile up people. Okay, fine. Don't give a fuck. You're telling me that the most powerful military in the entire world couldn't shoot down a balloon the size of 3 buses in 5 days? Because, the first excuse was that, we couldn't shoot it down because it was too hard to slow the planes down to fire it. That's crap. Then the second excuse was, well, what if it falls on a farmhouse? What if it falls on a school? What if it falls on a school bus? What if it falls on a church? When they first found it was
we don't know what the payload is in it.
Yeah. Now, okay, there is one thing though that I did say before we ever shot it down. I was like, well, what if it's full with the poisonous gas? I did say that. All right, and that is possible. It could have been full with the poisonous gas. But I mean, dude, when you saw it in Alaska, why didn't you knock it out of the fucking sky? There's a giant 3-ballooned monster with solar panels. It ain't ours. What? We're just gonna chill out?
What about China and Russia in step in the ocean with their fleet ships off the coast of Hawaii and Alaska?
I didn't know it was shot down by a Su-27? Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Not a plane. Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. I thought it was shot down by an F-22. Huh. The balloon should have been shot down with guns instead of a missile that cost 300. Yeah, no shit. I thought it was the F-22, guys. Huh. I made this wrong. No, but you're right, Will. You're absolutely right, dude. I mean, but then again, what else are we gonna fucking say, dude? What? Okay. Give me one reason to not shoot it down. Let's just say it had the gas in it. Wouldn't we want it to be shot down over Alaska? I mean, if there's one place, right? So I'm sorry, Alaska. Sorry, I'm not saying you're not worth anything, but guys, let's think about this for a second. Okay, if we're gonna shoot it down and it's got poisonous gas in it, wouldn't you want to shoot it down in Alaska? I mean, before we let it cross the full expanse of our fucking country? Just saying, dude. Like, what excuse could we possibly come up with, man? There is none, dude. There's no. Yeah, there's none. Okay, we got 2 more guys. Then we're gonna get out of here, dude. We're already at 2.5 hours, man. I was trying to make this an hour and 15 minutes. You guys came on and got me all riled up.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So this girl, by the way. Oh, and for you ladies out there.
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
This is an attractive female. She's not a 10. She's not a 9. She's not an 8. She's like, if I had to guess, she's got a filter on, okay, to make herself look better, okay, which is fine. I'm not saying don't use filters. I don't agree with filters on dating apps, but she's probably a 6. And she's a pretty attractive woman. Remember, 5 is supposed to be average, okay, OnlyFans chicks? That's average. So the average woman's a 5. Okay, that would mean that an average woman would be attractive. Okay, this woman's like a 6.2. All right, seriously. Okay, so but she's got the filter on, so we don't really know what she actually looks like.
There's a point. Listen to this.
So if I was like hiring and I saw pronouns, here's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume you're obviously very liberal. So I'm going to assume you're one of those people that is super far left.
Yep.
Hey, I'm going to assume you're not a very hard worker. You are either a female or you're a probably not straight guy.
Fact.
So everything in the office is going to have to cater to you, your feelings, your needs, and your emotions. So everyone around you is not going to be able to be themselves and walk on eggshells. Why would anyone want someone like you unless everyone's like you in a work environment? You're going to be the laziest person. You're going to be the most entitled, complain the most, and I think you're going to be the first to sue. So shocker that pronouns weren't helping you guys. Sorry, is there anything I missed there?
What do you?
I mean, like, why would you even hire them? I mean, seriously. Now I know that there's like this whole like concept of, oh, we have to be diverse, we have to hire all these people and everything. But dude, seriously, why the fuck would you even hire them? You know, I mean, why? I mean, if you come in and my pronouns are they, them, I'm gonna be like, that's the door. You know, I mean, that's it, the door. You know, the balloon should have shot down with guns instead of that. Yeah, a drone would do that much cheaper. Okay. The U.S. drone that was shot down over the Black Sea. Oh, I see. Okay, now I got you. All right. Yeah, but I don't understand something about that though. Like, why was that not an act of war, Will?
Because of somebody that supposedly sits in the White House.
They got paid $11 million from the Chinese government from 2013 to 2018.
Yeah.
If looking up queening left a bad taste in didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. I'm gonna look it up as soon as I'm done. What are you talking about? That's great, dude. I loved it. Shoot it down over the Pacific Ocean. Agreed.
Did you see the clip from whatever where one of the OnlyFans 304s asked him if he was a muncher?
Yes. Yes, I did. Okay.
When I first saw that clip, I watched the whole clip, and the first thing that I did was I commented, "I'm a muncher."
And here's the thing, right? For those of you guys that don't know what a muncher is a guy that goes down on his woman. So let's rewind. Okay. So 10, 15 years ago, you weren't a real man unless you went down on your woman. Now, if you go down on your woman, you're a simp. What the fuck?
No. you know who's a simp? Guys that are on OnlyFans giving all these women like
here's
$500 to $500 every month.
A month. Okay, here is a good tip. Don't take dating advice from women about women. That's just not what you do, okay?
Nope.
Every woman's going to tell you they want a nice guy, sweet, in touch with his feminine side, emotional, blah, blah, blah. No, dude. That is not what women want, okay? No. Like seriously. I'm not saying you got to be a dick all the time, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But women like men because they're men. That's why they like them. They like that you go pick up the dog shit outside. They like that you take the garbage out. They like that whenever the toilet clogs up, you can go in the bathroom, plunge that nasty water with the floating turds in it, and get rid of the problem. Chicks like men that are men. Okay? They don't like it if you're feminine. Okay, another pro tip. Don't ask a chick to kiss her. Don't ask a chick to hold her hand. If you're on a date with a woman and she likes you, she's going to give you a look. She's going to be like twirling her hair. Her heels are going to be up in the air. You go in that bitch. Okay? You kiss her. You hold her hand.
I'm very bad at reading signals.
Most men are. But dude,
my girlfriend yells from across the room. Yup.
There's no woman that respects a guy that says, "Hey, can I kiss you? Hey, can we fuck right now? Hey, is it okay?" Like, what was that movie? The movie with freaking, oh my God, the guy from Texas. I always forget his name. You know, he's like the all right. What's his name?
Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy. You know what I'm talking about, right? not
Yeah.
back to school, but you know the best thing about high school girls, I keep getting older and they stay the same age. That dude,
Yep.
he would ask his wife,
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. He would ask his wife in the movie, "What are my chances?" He would look at her and go, "What are my chances?" That doesn't get you laid, guys. It will never get you laid. Women don't respect that. Okay? They actually hate that. There is a small percentage of women that love controlling their men. That is an aberration. That is not the norm. Okay. The heroes minus the X-Men were deep beneath the mountains. And Mr. Fantastic kept pestering Hulk because Hulk was holding the mountain range while brainstorming. Dude, there was such good storylines back before they started doing digital printing. Sorry, but I'm starving. Going to cook tea, evening meal, take care. Dude, yeah, hey, you take care, TJ. We're almost done anyways. You only missed one story. I don't know what you laughed at, man, but yeah.
He's laughing at you. What do you think?
I know, right? Let's see here. Yeah, dude, TJ, you're awesome. Love you, girl. You take care. Eric, body language. Yeah, body language is super important, man. It's like, dude, and that's another thing. Like, what happened to the dads like sitting their sons down and going like, all right, you're not going to understand women. They're going to confuse you for the rest of your life, but you have to do the best of your ability to be able to try to. You have to at least show that you're trying to understand them. Okay? Because women are going to expect you to read their mind. Every woman does, but you can't. You're not super powered, and there's no such thing as psychics.
Well,
Okay?
the only way you're ever going to understand women is when you know the answer to this. Why pizza is round, but goes in a square box and then cut into triangles.
That's so true.
Then you will understand women if you understand that.
Or why do hot dogs come in packages of 8, but hot dog buns come in packages of 10?
Oh, that's strictly marketing, so they can sell you more buns than hot dogs. You can never catch up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just to show you that not everybody's hot dog gets in a bun.
Yeah, men are supposed to lead, guys. Women don't get into relationships so that they can lead. Women don't want to lead, all right? Well, they want to make decisions on certain things, but dude, when you ask a woman what she wants to eat, what's her answer?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right? The reason why she says I don't know is because she wants you to fucking decide. So decide. It ain't hard. All right, Matthew McConaughey, he figured it out. Yeah, just a movie. Yeah, just a movie. It is. Dude, thanks, Quentin. Dude, I'm gonna call you as soon as this is over while I'm getting dinner and everything ready. It's scary the guy it's like look, now I'm not saying just go up to your wife and grape her. That's not what I'm saying. But dude, if you gotta like ask your wife what are my chances, there's something wrong with that relationship, man. All right. Yeah, no shit, dude. I'm sorry, but and you know the terms simp and cuck and cis are disrespected for a reason. And there's something else. We didn't talk about this the other day. Don't let anyone call you cis. Okay? If some chick or some dude walks up to you and calls you a cis white male, cis black male, cis brown male, dude, if you can, punch him in the mouth. All right? If it's legal, all right, like in a fight or something. Okay? Like in a ring. 2, don't let him say that shit to you. All right? Call him a fucking piece of shit, whatever. I don't give a fuck. All right? You just no. That they are not being respectful to you. They are purposely calling you that to put you down. They're saying because you're not gay, because you're not trans, or part of the LGBT community, that you're fucking less than they are. Fuck them. Okay? That is bullshit. All right? That'd be like us. The same thing would be like me walking up to a gay guy and calling him a faggot. Hey, faggot. That's the same shit. And
Don't put yourself down like that.
Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah. But like seriously, it's the same thing though. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're saying it to you to put you down. You're a cis male. You're a faggot. Same thing. Fucking assholes. All right. Love this movie.
It's not the 70s anymore. You can't go around calling everybody a fag.
Hey, dude, I'm sorry. This is a hot take, but that redhead was so ugly in that movie. I hated that chick in that movie, dude. The one that he was trying to bang. You remember her, dude? I'm sorry. She was not attractive. I know. I also liked the redhead in Starship Troopers because in the Marines, by the way, Starship Troopers was a huge Marine movie. Like we watched it like once a week. That and the Emperor's New Groove. I don't know why. Okay, but there was like a split, man. There was the Marines that liked the redhead and the Marines that liked the brunette, and those were fighting words sometimes, dude. Like no shit. We'd be like Team Redhead, Team Brunette, Starship Troopers. I mean, no shit, dude. I'm not joking. Like. Yeah. For those of you guys that don't know what Starship Troopers is, you should go watch it. It's an amazing book, by the way. The book's much better than the movie, but the movie's pretty good too.
Yeah, it's Starship Troopers is Space Marines.
Space Marines. The writer of Starship Troopers, wasn't he the same one that did Mars? Right?
Yeah.
That's a Mars? Yeah, same guy. All right, so this one is we're gonna end on this one. I wanted you guys to see this because a lot of people are forgetting who this woman is because she hasn't been on TV. She told everyone to go fight everybody. But this is Maxine Waters. And I'm just going to let it go before I do closing statements.
Continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting and I will not be back here. I will be very clear. If that's the way you'd like to have this relationship.
Thank you. The gentleman, the secretary, has agreed to stay to hear all of the rest of the members.
Okay,
Please
so just let's
cancel
be
your
clear to
meeting
the press.
and
I'm
respect our
canceling-
time.
I am
Who is next on the
canceling my
list?
foreign meeting. You're instructing me to stay here and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an
You
offer.
made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make
Well-
you an offer. Just let's be clear.
Well,
You're
you-
instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm not ordering you. I'm responding. I said you may leave anytime you want. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want
That's not
to
what
do,
I want to do. I told you.
what would you like to do?
What I've told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are free to leave anytime you want.
And continue to
This
grill me.
now-
Then we.
I didn't want to show the full clip because it's like 7 minutes long, but and I couldn't find a short of it, but go look it up. She basically tells this guy that he can't go to his foreign affairs meeting because she wants him to stay. Then when he turned around on her, she was like, I want to write down to the record that he agreed to stay. It's like, no, motherfucker, he didn't agree to do shit. He told you that he's got something he's got to do, but you're telling him that he has to stay. And remember, okay, they're not like a judge. He's not under arrest. You're not under arrest or indicted when you're there. You're there because you're allowing them to ask you questions or to speak on the behalf of something. You can leave whenever the fuck you want to. Okay? Maxine Waters is a power-hungry Democrat that is a part of this whole crap. So when you remember the summer of love and you remember Trump being in office, okay? Maxine Waters, we cannot forget this woman. She's just as important as Pelosi. She's just as important as Pocahontas. She's just as important as all the other Schmitz and fucking assholes that did the stupid impeachment inquiries and January 6 inquiries. All right. But for some reason, she's not on the news anymore. We're not talking about her. We want to forget about her telling people to go riot because she told people to go riot in the streets. She told motherfuckers to go into restaurants, and she didn't say physically assault, but she said, go in there and browbeat them and rouse them.
Surround them, make them uncomfortable, let them know they're not welcome here in restaurants, gas stations, supermarkets.
Okay. Now and they did not account that as inciting violence. But when Donald Trump said what he said on January 6th, which he never told anyone to go do anything stupid at the Capitol, like one of the 8 entrances did. We did a giant special on that, by the way. I don't know if you caught that, but I did a giant special on it. And I showed the 8 entrances where everybody went in. And only one of the 8 entrances that was used was the violent entrance. Okay, where they were breaking the windows. All other 7, they allowed them in. So those 45 seconds of clips that you saw from the January 6th was the same 45 seconds they showed the entire time. They didn't show the other peaceful ones where the cops were literally letting everybody in, which everybody knows about now because it's on 44,000 hours of fucking film.
Yeah, or when the QAnon shaman was getting led around by security.
Yeah, I did a whole episode on it, dude. So don't forget these people. Please. Don't forget these people. Don't forget Mike Schmitz. What was the other guy's name? The guy with the eyes. What was his name? Is that Mike Schmidt? The one that
Oh,
his
no,
eyes
no.
was like this.
Shifty Shift.
Shifty Shift. Okay. And then there's that little short frog looking guy. Don't forget him. I forget his name right now. All right. Don't forget the people that lied under oath about Donald Trump trying to turn his car with the Secret Service guys and about the phone call to the Ukrainians. Don't forget what those motherfuckers did when it comes up to voting. Tell people about it, guys. Look, I hate to break this to you. I wasn't joking about Gavin Newsom earlier. Okay? There is a very good possibility Gavin Newsom is going to run for president. And if Gavin Newsom does run, 30% of the Democratic women are going to vote for him because he's moderately attractive. That's a real thing. Okay? Then you've got another probably 40% of Democrats that are just going to check the Democrat box.
Yep.
Because they don't watch the news. We have to get the remaining percentage of people that actually watch the news. We have to get them to vote for the betterment of America. Right now, it just happens to be on the red side. Okay? It's just the way it is. I don't believe in Republican or Democrat. I believe in the Constitution and the flag. That's all I give a shit about. I care about who's going to do best for the country. That's what I care about. Okay?
Yep.
So, but guys, you cannot forget these motherfuckers. Don't forget about the $5. They don't talk about the $5.63 in Texas for gas anymore either. It's never on the news. They don't talk about the $10 for gas in California. They don't talk about it. Okay?
Nope.
But at the store right now, eggs are $4 for a dozen. That's in Texas. Okay? Bologna's $9 a fucking pound in Texas. Guys, don't forget. Because you are. Most people are. And you need to remind people of this. Okay? We've already forgotten about how good it was when Trump was here. We already have. Because it's so miserable. You know what I heard today on the radio? I heard Officer Tatum was talking about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is on video saying this. We took over the country with the height of the pandemic. You did? Because last time I checked, that was right after it started. It wasn't the height of the pandemic, and it wasn't the worst either. You came in after all the stuff was started.
Not
at
just
the height.
that, but after everybody started getting the jab, there were actually more COVID deaths than prior.
Yeah, yes. But they don't talk about that anymore either. No,
Nope.
Joseph Dredd, I know a majority of the people that watch me are definitely into pop culture, bro. Seriously. It's just some people that watch me for politics, you know? It's like when I'm on a comic book show, or when I'm on with like Pops, or I'm on with Rex, or, you know, when I go on with like Eric, or sometimes they don't know politics. So it's just, you know, I have to kind of, I've got a multicultural audience. And by the way, I have a lot of people from around the world too that watch me. So I have to also kind of cater to them too. Dredd, I know you're a total fucking geek and gamer, just like me, bro. I know you know pop culture and stuff like that, bro. Trust me, man. Joseph also.
Hey,
like
I got to
me.
bounce, bro.
All right, bro. I'll see you later, man. You take care.
Peace out.
Peace out. Dredd is also a knife guy, just like myself. Oh, do I have it in here? I do. No, I thought I had it. Yeah, here it is. Dredd, check this out. It's a new company. They're pretty badass, dude. See if you can see that shit. It's called the Iraq Jack. Guess what kind of metal that is, bro? Yeah, I love this fucking thing, man. It was on that video. I didn't realize this was $10.95. So they've got really good knives. The cheapest knife is like $225, but it's really good steel. They got one that I'm going to use to replace my main. I'm just waiting until I get a couple jobs underneath me. And, you know, I promised myself I wouldn't spend any crazy money this year on guns. So I'm going to get myself one good knife. And that's all I'm going to get myself this year. So it's going to be the one to replace my main. It's a little bit bigger on the handle, and it's got a much thicker blade on it. So I figured you'd like that. The movie was directed by Dutchman Paul. Oh, Verona. It was good, man. I liked it, dude. I thought it was good. The same dude who directed RoboCop, Total Recall, Basic Instinct, and Hollow Man. I liked Hollow Man. Did not like Basic Instinct. Loved Total Recall. And RoboCop is the greatest robot movie other than Terminator ever made. Cyborg movie ever made. Yes, hands down. Adam Schiff, motherfuckers. All good movies, Quentin White. I didn't know he was involved in I didn't know he was involved in Hollow Man either. Basic Instinct never grabbed me, dude. I just thought it was so bullshit. I'm sorry. Like, even as a kid when I was watching, I was like, just stab her in the throat. Seriously. I said that when I was, it was 1987, 1989. I was like, why don't you just stab her in the throat? And the leg scene, I was like, what? No. I mean, everybody knew she was evil. Like, she was pure evil, dude. I don't know. I was never, I wasn't one of those guys that saw a movie and just because there was a hot chick in it back when, she was hot. I wasn't like, oh, cool movie because there's a hot chick. Sadly, you're not wrong, Vincent. I don't know what you were saying, man, but thank you for agreeing with me. And like I said in my info too, like, I'm wrong. I guarantee I've been wrong since I made this podcast. I love that, like everyone that's like trying to go against you or whatever, they're like, you were wrong when you said this. It's like, I'm human. I'm going to be wrong every day, Oh, regarding Newsom. Yeah, dude, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yep. Oh yeah, dude. Well, guys, Will's awesome, man. Go check out his channel. He does a live podcast too. He's a comic guy. He usually only gets political when he's on here. He does get a little political on there. And honestly, something you guys might not know, I wasn't very political. Oh yeah, nice about the knife, right? Yeah, I can't wait till I show you the new one, dude. I can't wait, man. But I wasn't a very political person. I mean, even after Trump got elected, I was still fighting with everything in me not to get political. I didn't want anything to do with it. I was like, no, it's not my wheelhouse. It's out of my pay grade. I don't want any of that shit. Okay, but it got me. No. Old RoboCop. The new RoboCop, flaccid penis. Maybe that's a little harsh, but yes, true enough about Basic Instinct. I mean, dude, okay. Was anybody surprised at the end of the movie that the detective thought with his dick and she had the fucking ice pick? Okay, come on. Anyone? The women weren't, right? But the dudes all pretend, oh, no. Come on. We all know what that was about. Let's not forget Sharon Stone's freeze frame. Yeah, I know. Did you guys know in the new Psycho, all right, the latest Psycho, where it has the chick that was married to, God rest her soul. She's dead now, unfortunately. But the one that was married to I always forget her name, Ellen DeGeneres. All right, the one that was married to, she was in the new Psycho. If you pause it just enough, you can see like her asshole. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but it's real. They might have just computer generated it because it's so fast. But yeah, I don't know why I said that, but it is funny. All right, so look, I got to get out of here, guys. I got a lot of stuff to do, and it's already 3:21. I got to feed the dogs. The new RoboCop wasn't bad, not great, but completely different feel to it compared to the original. More of somewhat of a serious take. Could have been better, but I still liked it. I mean, it's kind of the same way I felt about Avatar, That's why I called it a limp penis, because, it's still technically a dick, but, I don't know. Like, it felt like it was missing so much. Now, I will say this. I did like the cool costumes, the robotics and the machines and stuff. But man, it was really missing a lot of substance. And it just didn't have the darkness that the original. One of the cool things about the first one was the bad guys. You're watching the story and watching the progression of the bad guys. That was something that the 80s films really did really good on, is they really well on, is that they had these epic bad guys. In some of those movies, I mean, think about it. We still talk about them to this day. Some of the bad guys from those movies, and I don't know what happened to that. I don't know what happened to our bad guys. They're called heavies, right? In movies, dude, we really need good heavies, just like we need good protagonists. And RoboCop just didn't have it. I was never scared of Michael Keaton's character. Okay. But that bad guy, the one from the 70s show, tell me that motherfucker wasn't creepy. Tell me that dude didn't make you think that he'd walk up behind you, slit your throat, light a cigarette, and then piss on your body after you were dead. Michael Keaton's character, he was just a bitch. You know, and the little short dude that played Rorschach, I can never remember his name because the only character I've ever liked him as is Rorschach. Are you kidding me? Really? That's the dude you put in that role? And Freddy Krueger too? They were like, yeah, let's put him as Freddy Krueger. No, he was perfect for Rorschach. I mean, dude, he was built for Rorschach, you know, but no, that was just a horrible character. What are we laughing at, dude? What did I say? Sorry, Vincent. Oh, dude, you go, bro. Take it off, man. You have it going, bro. Well, Eric, man, you got to come back on the show with me sometime, dude. You haven't been on with me in forever, man. A digital version of butt plug. Oh yeah. Have a good afternoon, evening, y'all. It's fun. Dude. Becca, take care. Okay, miss you. Talk to you soon. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna close it out. You guys are awesome. Don't forget. Every single episode, I put my email in the drop-down tab. We're almost at 400 subscribers. I was thinking about doing something if we go to 500. I mean, I was never expecting to get to 500 anyways. I don't know what you guys want to do, but send me some ideas, for anyone that wants to do anything on episode 500. We'll do like some kind of special or whatever. But definitely, Quincy, don't forget, or Quentin, don't forget, I'm going to call you in just a second when I get off. And then, other than that, guys, look, I'm not joking. Speaking to apparently a lot of men between the ages of 14 and 28 talk to me or watch me. So look, I have, it's like, I think 54% female that watch me. I don't know why. But hey, you know what? I love you ladies. Okay. I love you men too, but just ladies, we can't exist without you. We can't, it's impossible. All right. We have to have you in order to survive. You have to have us in order to survive. So you're always welcome too. I love the fact that you enjoy my content, but let me speak to both of you right now. This is specifically for the young men and the young women. Stop letting people tell you what to think. Stop letting people tell you what to do. All right. You're your own person. I didn't make that. Don't give in to the weak emotions video for no reason. They is a real body. All those people that want you to fail, every time I've fallen, not only did I get back up, but every time I fell, there was someone standing above me going, "You suck. You deserve it. Ha, 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 ha." Yeah, every time. There's always going to be people wanting you to fail. And the ones that are negative around you, that's all they want, man. All they want you to do is fail. That's it. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be better than them. And the moment that you're better than them, guess what they do? They put you down. Okay? They'll gaslight your ass. For real. Stop listening to what people say. Look up your own information. Find out your own way. Don't let people tell you what to think. Don't let people tell you what to do. Be your own person. And I promise you, the more that you find out who your true self is, men becoming men, women becoming women, the more you do that, the happier you're going to be. There's no such thing as true happiness, guys. You're never going to be completely happy. You're always going to have something bad happen in your life. Think about it. Even when you get older and you're retired and you don't have to work anymore, at a certain age, you start shitting yourself, right? They make adult diapers for a reason. There's always going to be something. So just be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Watch out for each other. If you're out there in public, man, and someone's doing something stupid to someone else, sometimes, I know when everybody believes in God. Okay, higher power, whatever, dude. But hey, they're trying to tell you something. Step the fuck up. All right. Don't let someone get picked on. I'm not saying go knock someone out. Okay. But hey, look, you see something wrong, call it out. Okay. You guys, awesome. You guys are amazing. I definitely will see you guys soon. Don't forget Wednesday. And I'll create a post later tonight before I go to bed about what time you guys want me to start. I think it's going to be 1. I think Dred's right. I think 1 would be good. But I'll put a like a selection in there or whatever. But anyways, guys, be safe, be real, be wise, be strong, and find the real version of yourself, okay?